All right. Okay. Let's make sure that this is all going correctly. Can you hear me?
I
Stevie,
can
you
hear you.
there? All
I'm
right.
here. I'm
And you
here. I
see
can.
what we have up here on the screen if everyone is
y-
here? We got a few people,
Yeah.
I think, in the chat already.
Oh.
I
Oh.
think, I
People were
think,
anticipating this.
I think. Okay. At least got a few people that should have clicked on. Let me see if I can get this going here. Yeah, I like this.
Hey. Okay. Let's see if I can hear it. Oh yeah, we can hear it.
Okay. I just realized I can also play this in the background because
You
I
could,
have the
and if you want to,
music.
you can. You just
Yeah.
got.
Let's get it.
Yeah,
Let's.
if you want to.
What's this first thing that we're looking at here, brother? Oh, it's the
This
hype
is
train. I see.
the hype train. This is the gauntlet hype train. Okay, we have. I found. Okay, not gonna lie. I was gonna use the Smash hype train one, and then I was like, man, I need one that's clean and not already has pictures on it, so I can just plaster the teams on there. And I was like, all right, cool. We're gonna use this one. I actually don't know where this is from, so
Okay.
it looks oddly familiar, but like I just don't know. I can't put my like finger on where it exactly is
Are
from.
the placements of this team relevant to the power rankings, or did you just place them arbitrarily?
I put the top three teams on the actual characters' faces so that
Okay.
they're actually on.
I see.
DPS is on a rocket because they have the DPS and Frost Lines are on rockets because they have the potential of
Okay. Okay.
getting there, of getting to finals. Because they're starting at the bottom. LSD and Mighty Throws are at the front because I'm not gonna lie, these teams are gonna catch fades
Oh
during
my
this
god.
entire hype train, and KOS is just here for the ride. They're just here.
Alright.
You'll see my side KOS. Oh geez, they're here.
Alright. So we move on to the first slide.
Um, I mean I'm down. Let's fucking
All
let's
right, all right,
go.
all right. Let's see. Let's see.
Let's
Let's see
do it.
what we got cooking here. I'll
Okay.
play a little bit of. We got the LCK background music right now.
Okay. As usual, everybody here, as usual, we have to start with the standings and every power rankings. Okay, Nice Ishtar ended 7-0 this season. The GOATs themselves only dropping one game, and I
That's impressive.
believe that was the Cat Cowboys. They dropped the one game. Um, in second place, it's Cat Cowboys. 5-2 by tiebreaker points. They're going to be able to be second seed against Spectre. Spectre, speaking of them, third place. Didn't fall off as hard as I thought they did, but hey, we'll get to that. Fourth place is Knights of Shamash. Knights of Shamash, honestly, they started off really strong. They came in mid. Like, if they're the most mid team I've seen in the entirety of BTL. Um, but that doesn't beat the throwers that are Mighty Throws. Honestly, they did better than I expected. Coming in fifth is really solid at the end of the season. They had to do some changes here and there with their lineups and where people were positioned. Honestly, if we
Let's
would have
see.
saw in
Wait, Stevie,
Defiance,
do you think you could boost your microphone any louder? I can't boost any louder than I already have. People are asking.
I can try.
Okay, okay,
How's
okay,
hold
okay, okay.
on.
That's clear. That's clear.
Okay, how's that? How's that?
Yeah, that's clear. I can also turn down the music a bit. There we go.
Okay. Okay, so Mighty Throws, like I said, with the changes, if they had done those changes in the beginning of the season, then I genuinely think that they would have stood a lot in like probably like third. I'd say they get two more wins.
Mighty
Then
Throws gets 2 more
large
wins.
scale
Okay.
disparity. Large scale disparity, sixth place. A flop, if you ask me, along with Frost Science, and the biggest flop of all BTL history is DPS. Uh, we'll get to DPS in a second.
They technically
Uh,
have more wins than Frostlines, but they lost the match
they
against Frostlines.
they
So
did, and quite an embarrassing loss at that, I will say. But we will take it to the next thing before we actually get into the teams themselves. I do want to mention that there will be MVPs for this season. So, how these were chosen, I did it myself. Nobody had any influence on my decision. So if you are upset that you're like, what the fuck? Why did this person make it into like MVP? It's because I said so. Okay, and you're lucky I didn't put myself in all five roles. So first we're gonna
Fire
start with
Shadow would
top.
like to say Frostlines had 6 wins, apparently.
Frost Lions did in
Yeah,
fact have
yeah, yeah.
6 wins. Nobody knows. I haven't actually told people that they're the MVP.
Oh,
So
no one
these are gonna
knows.
be surprised. Nobody knows. I haven't told them. Like,
Whew, okay.
what are they gonna get? Like a reward? All right, let's hit it. So
Best top laner?
first one is for top laner, best top laner in all of BTL. Okay, in my opinion, and there might be a little bit of bias, but it's gonna go to Mr. Krabs. Okay, I
Yes.
guarantee you that I am telling you this now. Mr. Krabs diffs every top laner in this league, no questions asked. I'm sorry,
That's
Fire
crazy.
Shadow. I'm sorry, Ford. I'm sorry, Katsumi. I'm
Oh,
sorry to everybody
oh
else in
man,
this league.
he's saying
Like,
that there's a lot of good top laners.
I'm sorry, Mick. I'm sorry. It's just not happening. Okay, like he is the definition of win lane, lose game. Okay, it might be the fact that the rest of DPS is just like there, but he's the definition of win lane, lose game.
I will say
All right,
right
but
now,
next
it's
we're getting
very
into the jungle MVP award,
okay.
and that's going to go to KOI's very own. Hit it.
Ah, there it is.
Is it Voperto?
Roberto.
Voperto. Okay, look, I don't know you, man, but you are probably one of the most solid jungle players that I've seen play
Yeah.
this godforsaken game. And from what I know, they didn't need a Grandmaster jungler to do it.
Oh
So
wow.
if anybody from FFZ is still, around, then you already know that they didn't need to take out a Grandmaster jungler to win their games. Okay, um, Volperto, hats off to you. By far the most consistent out of all the junglers.
I agree with this one.
Granted, you have a consistent team with you, so it's
Yeah.
kind of not hard to do it. But hey, MVP's MVP, right? All right, now best mid.
Oh
This
boy.
was hard as
Okay.
there are zero notable mid players in this. No, I'm kidding. Uh, Best mid is also gonna go to KOI. Look,
Ooh.
it was hard, okay, because I wanted to give it to Quaker because his Ivern mid was insane, and he went 1v3 in the bot lane, and we had that clip, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
But then to get diffed by Cassidon is
See,
just like crazy,
I'm
and like
surprised
that.
you didn't give it to. Um, if anything, if any mid lane I could think of that's done well just off the top of my head, I was gonna give a shout out to Sweetwind.
See, I
I
was
think.
gonna give a shout out to Sweetwind, and I've been trying to give him like my glaze this entire time because if you ever notice, like I'm like, oh, they got Sweetwind, they got Sweetwind, they got Sweetwind. Um, he just ins sometimes. It's just
very
like it
very
just
feast or famine. It's like either
it,
he's
it
fed
is,
or he's yeah. Did he have like a
and
game
when
on? Was it a game on Lux or something that we were like, oh no.
yeah, but like it's just like the inconsistent. Like you don't get MVP by being like by hitting 30 point, like getting 30 point by like dropping one triple double. You have to drop a triple double all the time. That's how
That's
you get
crazy.
MVP, right? Like you got to be Nikola Jokic out here. You can't just be, you know,
Not my
some
MVP.
random like poser off the street. It's just unfortunate. But Venture's gonna take it for mid. Now ADC.
Oh boy.
ADC, I'm not gonna lie. I was talking to UBC about this, and he
Mm.
kind of flamed me a little for it. But I am giving it to Moitman.
Woo! Okay.
Now this is coming out of left field. Now everyone's like,
Okay.
"What about Frostbite?"
Not
Right?
frostbite.
Frostbite,
Okay.
not Frostbite. Okay, now would I have given it to Frostbite? Yes, but the problem is that I have like too many KOIs. It's like when you're taking a test and you're like, "Damn, bro, I just wrote D way too many times. It's time to pick C." Now, what Moitman has, Moitman, like some people will say he can't lane. Some people might be right. Some people might be wrong. He does have two pentakills this season. He does have the only reason why Cat Cowboys took a win off of KOI is because he backdoored KOI as Kaisa without a TP. He just walked in the base. Now, if that ain't the macro of an ADC player, I don't know what is, man. I think that itself deserves MVP. Now, has his team completely turned around? Yes, they are currently second place. I expect a lot out of Ointment. I don't think I've ever really seen him perform poorly per se. Granted that his team is even, like even when his team is losing, he's still performing pretty well. So I'm giving it to Moitman.
Okay.
Best support.
I have a guess on this one.
I want to know your guess, Ito.
I'm gonna guess the guy that played Vel'Koz.
Okay, so it's me. All right. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, okay.
It
No,
is.
it's okay.
It's learning. It's learning. Now, it's not because he played Vel'Koz, right?
Yeah, yeah, I know, but
like,
I meant
but
outside of that, he's done well.
so
Though.
it was between him and Inviction.
Okay.
Okay, because Inviction really rock solid. Okay, here's the thing, right? Learning cooked not just on Vel'Koz, but he also uh cooked on like Camille, right? He brought that out. He's brought out Zac support. He still knows to play engaged supports and all that good stuff. He's played Milio. He can play everything and anything, right? And I mean, yeah, sure, he played Vel'Koz, and it was a really good showing. So I will take that. But out of all the supports, I think Learning is the most rounded and the best one out of all of them. Feel free to flame me for that take.
What do you have any honorable mentions? Other people? I would say that
honorable mentions. Yeah, 100%. Vimstat's gonna be up there for an honorable mention.
Vimstat playing support from the jungle.
Yes. Oh no, for support.
Yeah, for support.
For support. I'll give it to Lakey. Okay. He is slept on. Lakey is slept on. Frostbite is not slept on.
Yeah, Frostbite.
Bro. Frostbite over fucking rated. I swear to God, that man overrated. No, I'm kidding.
Frostbite never get no love,
I look.
His
here's
team
the
has
thing,
always
right?
been good.
No. Look, Frostbite. Look, I know you're in chat. I know you can hear it, but here, take it like this. Okay, you're like the LeBron James, right? You're like the LeBron James of this game, right? Think about it. You're like the LeBron James of this game, and so of this league, right? So you're expected to do well. I was expecting you to do well. You just didn't do amazing. Moitman came into this. Who the fuck's Moitman? I don't know this guy. I never heard this man before. He's like, and then all of a sudden it's like, yo, like, well, Jesus Christ, like, okay, he actually, played pretty well. Yeah, I know you got the first penta. I know.
It's almost expected, to be honest, though.
But it's expected that you get a penta.
LeBron's like, I average 25 a game. Like, yeah, he done that for 20 years. I mean,
I know, right? It's like, do you like when LeBron James drops 30, right? Or when Curry drops, when Curry drops like 40, right? Are people like, that guy deserves MVP? No, that's expected.
It's really tough whenever your jungler is like. I think the difficulty is like, for mid I'm not so sure, but I think for jungle, his jungle is like 100% the best jungler, like undisputed the best jungler is Roberto, and I feel like it's hard whenever the rest of the team is so good that for you to really get as much individual recognition. Like, yeah, you're good. He's the carry of the team. He plays 80 carry of the team. He's gonna have a lot of pop-up moments, especially late game team fights, because how consistent that team is. I think it's hard for Frostbite to get his individual praise because of just how good the team consistently is, and it's like a lot of the time he's gonna get fed the resources of his team as well, so he's going to look good in those late game team fights. But I don't know, Frostbite's good, of course.
Frostbite is great. I love Frostbite. Yeah. Like, I glaze that man every single day. Like, I don't think I've ever flamed Frostbite, right? Granted, he is on the winning team 100% of the time so far. But, like, even if they were to lose finals like usual, I don't think I would ever flame Frostbite. Like, I don't think he'd ever int, right? He never run it down, right? This isn't like the Mighty Throws 1500 AP Vanguard like incident, right? Like we're just not. It's just not happening. Okay. All right. But those are MVPs. We're actually going to get started. On the actual so this is how it's gonna work. Oh, this is not the actual power rankings, guys. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, you're fine. This isn't the actual power rankings. This is just gonna go by seed, and then at the end I will give my genuine power rankings, because before it was all based on that week and based on no prior things. This time I'm actually gonna give you guys like an actual power rankings. It's not gonna be int. So DPS are going to be the last seed. 8th place. Today they will not have Mr. Krabs. They will have no top laner. I actually don't know who they're playing, but without an actual top laner, DPS sucks. DPS is bottom tier, Garbo tier. They are not good without a top laner, okay? No me. Okay, I swear to God, at this point, we're just like handicapping ourselves, and it's a running joke and gag at this point. But I'm pretty sure my Vel'Koz could diff half of you guys in the support in support. Like no cap. I might be gold, but I am challenger when it comes to that character. Okay, jokes aside, this team has draft and banning like draft issues. Um, they have poor bans like against like what was it against Frost Lions. Like, why aren't you banning Mordekaiser? What? Why would you let that through? Against LSD, why are we not banning Cassidon? What is this? Okay, it's like I just don't understand. I hope they get their act together. I from unidentified sources, I have seen that they have gotten it together, but they have the best logo, so it's all good, right?
Music is really pushing for this Ibis and best mid. Like, hey, Ibis is good too. Ibis deserves some
Ibis
praise
is
for the
great,
Cat Cowboys.
but
Ibis
he
has
also runs
a
it
lot of
down.
good, a lot of good games.
Ibis is great too,
If
but
I
he
said
also runs it down.
for the best
His
for
Yasuo
the
is something to
MVPs,
be desired. It's
yeah,
like 50-50.
that's it's like they play it once and then they don't play it again. I mean, it's pretty good. I'll say in terms of like the MVP, if there's one MVP I think was the most up in debate for me personally, I think it would be the mid lane. Oh wait, my food just got here. I'm gonna try to see if I can grab that real
I
quick.
got 5 minutes
Wait,
left. All right,
okay,
talk faster.
yeah,
Talk faster. Let's go to
okay.
eight. Let's go to eight. Oh, my bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. Eighth place. I mean, seventh place. Let's go next slide. Seventh place is gonna be Frost Lions. Okay. They have taken a game off of almost everyone. I forgot to put the word almost. So yeah, Frost Lions goats. They do have a fundamentally strong ADC in top. Now, regardless of what you guys think, their top laner, Fire Shadow, actually really good. Fun, like on paper, best top laner. Just because of rank. ADC never really falls behind in gold. If you ever look at the gold numbers, even when they're down a bunch of kills, their CS makes up for it. They do have some champion issues though. I only see him win on Mordekaiser. Um, they have jungler issues. Rob Tech, I'm sorry, but I think low key, high key, you're the worst jungler in this league at the moment and like the
That's
current
great.
season. I'm sorry. Granted, you give everyone else the camps so they stay in the game, but you gotta
They
work
do
on it,
have
man.
incredible farm. If I
They do
remember
have
correctly,
incredible
yeah.
farm, a farming simulator. Um, next, sixth place is going to be LSD. Okay, um, they have a very strong mid. We were talking about Sweetwind. They're Cassin, they're Katarina. I spelled Katarina wrong, I think. It is what it is. You ban those champs, I'm telling you. Sweetwind is not really someone to be threatened of. His Yasuo was like 50-50 at best. I still don't know why we're letting these champs through.
The casted in Katarina though is very good.
That also being said, Fish Guy is a sleeper pick, but on Kog'Maw only. Please do not let him get
Did
Kog'Maw.
you forget the Draven like week one?
Right,
The
the
1v2
Draven. I
Draven and
was
bot
not gonna
lane.
mention that because I wanted him to still have a champ Etoe. Oh my god, I wanted to see the. It's over. It's over. You guys blame Etoe now. I wanted people to ban Kog'Maw, so I help you guys. But here we go. Oh jeez. Okay, fifth place. We're gonna run it. We're gonna run it. We're gonna run it. Okay. I'm waiting for Mighty Throws. Okay, they still have the biggest throws to date, right? I see a lot of Mighty Throws people in the chat right now. I do have to remind you guys of the AP Veigar, the 1500 AP Veigar scaling to lose. Callista experiment. Can we stop with it? The Smolder incident. I feed my Smolder every kill just for him to get hooked. Every fight is crazy. Other than that, they probably have the most solid jungler and support. Red Strike 929, a solid support. I've yet to see him play an Enchanter, but that's not him. Other than that, Karma, scary. The jungler, in Defiance, really solid. He basically puts the team on his back most of the
Struggles
time.
against Roberto, but I guess everyone does.
He does struggle against Roberto, but he does put the team on his back, and he's there when the team needs him. I need to talk louder, I guess. All right, but 4. We're gonna keep going because we have 2 minutes left.
That's a Shamash.
Knights of Shamash, mid as hell. Okay, you guys have peak trash talk, but that's it. Vimstack can literally not carry you guys hard enough. But nonetheless, Bowkeeper and Viction, the chemistry that you guys have in all realness is insane.
Shout out to some of the best Nico play I've ever seen. Confirms
Yes.
that.
Also,
Yeah.
I did not know that KOS is a 9-point team at the moment. Is that true, Ito?
I'd have to go to our challenge, to our bracket.
We don't
Oh
have
wait,
time for
nine
that.
point team. You mean the number of points from the ranks on their team? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Boatkeeper climbed from low diamond to master during this
Hey,
season. So
yeah, Boatkeeper go. They can. Okay, Stevie is by. I don't know. Sure, whatever, bro. Yeah, okay. Stay fifth, I guess. Anyway, like Boatkeeper and Viction combo, it's there. It can. They can cook in their bot lane. That's the best thing that they have. If Vimstat just focuses on that, they can. They. It's a can win situation. Number three. Anytime, Ito.
I
Okay.
clicked on it.
Oh, good. Spectre Gaming. Okay, they're the only team to touch Vel'Koz, so I love them. Learning is the best support. I don't care what anyone says. Although this team kind of fell off by not playing Vel'Koz anymore, it's kind of sad. I can see a lake potential pop off because that man has been heating up as this season has gone on. He is starting to heat up. Learning mid as fuck. True, very true, Jack Golfer. He never touched Vel'Koz again after that, and kind of just started getting fucked in lane. But that's besides the point. Just blame your jungler. Regardless, I think Spectre's gonna take the time to really learn what these teams do, and I expect some cooks in their draft. I really do. This is a team that has cooked the most out of everyone, in my opinion.
In the
They
draft.
count in the
Yeah,
draft. You
I
know,
agree.
they
I
picked.
agree.
They were the first ones to really whip out Mord mid. Don't think I forgot Mord mid right against DPS.
They play
You guys,
super flexy too.
you
Like,
don't even know how much I called that. I was like, that Mord is going mid. My team did not listen to me. Oh wait, that was KOI.
yeah. KOI was the one that did the all the Juggernaut, but Spectre did
KOI
like the
does play more
super
mid.
flexy. Like they'll pick three champions that could flex anywhere. Like they do that.
My
No,
bad,
they took it from
guys.
us.
I'm like off of like a bunch of like, uh, Drogas. Anyway, number two, we're just gonna move on. We're gonna pretend like Spectre doesn't exist. Um, Number two is our friendly boys, the Cat Cowboys. They were off to a slow start. Honestly, I had them in six for way too long, and you guys told me that they were good, and I did not believe you. Okay, maybe we get to see another Moitman Penta here. Best ADC. I don't care what you guys say. DDRD saved this team. Okay, shout out to Chozane for quitting mid game. Uh, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened during that game, but like, bro, better mental, I guess. DDRD, I have very high hopes for you. I couldn't put you as MVP for jungle, even though I think you're really good. Because yeah, you've only been here for 2 weeks. He just okay. He just full mutes. It's different. I'm sorry. Okay, I was not familiar with his game. Hey, I granted. Nah, I'm gonna say Chose did really fucking good, even though he was muted. Like he was diffing Black Faith the entire time. Is crazy. And Black Faith's like, wait, Black Faith's kind of mid. Never mind.
Someone
Yeah,
said
wait, okay,
someone
never
earlier
mind.
said Blackface was low hanging fruit in terms of like if you
Yeah,
call
actually, now
someone
that you think
the
about it, he is
low-hanging-
very low hanging fruit in terms of yeah, you know, but like full mute deafen from his own team. I don't know, man.
Hey, sometimes it's how you control your own mental.
But first place, okay, guys. Obviously, we know first place. KOI, the goats right now.
Potential fraud.
So that being said, they do have a finals curse. They get to finals. They get to finals and they lose. Okay, last time it was to DPS, and I pray to God that it does.
That was in semifinals, by the way. That was in semis.
It doesn't matter. I don't care. Like
They get to these best of 5 series and they implode. I don't understand. Yeah.
It is crazy. Although this time the league is considerably weaker than last time, in my opinion. Okay, this shouldn't happen again. I do see KOI winning this whole thing. In fact, in my final power rankings, I have them still number one.
A little
I
sneak
don't
peek.
see them losing. Maybe a full power DPS can do it. I doubt it. Um, but uh,
Say that, but this is
yes.
our third
And when
7 and
when was the
0.
last time Knights of Ishtar won something? Edward. I mean, Ito.
Like
When was the last time Knights of Ishtar won?
that they won the championship.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, I mean,
Yeah, exactly. Nobody can remember because nobody gives a shit that you went 3 times 7-0. Like, bro,
it's very impressive though.
it is very impressive.
Yeah.
Oh, they won their weekend tourneys. Oh, okay, but those are the
We
important
won
ones,
weekend
right? 'Cause-
tourneys. The one weekend tournaments. Hey, I think
Oh,
Roberto won the last draft tournament that we had. I think in the off season. I mean, that wasn't
okay.
all of KY, but that was Roberto himself.
Okay,
So.
well, see, Roberto, go. There you
Yeah.
go. See, I wasn't lying. Okay. All right, last thing, actual power rankings, right? These are, I'm serious right here.
Oh my god! Oh
Yeah.
my god!
So KY is
Oh
first
my
place,
God.
right? No doubt about it. I think they're just the best team currently in the entire league. Cat Cowboys come in second. I genuinely think they beat every other team on this like list, in a best out of 3. After this, it's kind of a shit show because DPS can win if Mr. Krabs is there. Okay, it can win if Mr. Krabs is there. If DPS does not have Mr. Krabs, like they are like 6th, like 7th. Okay. And if you want to take that one into consideration, because Mr. Krabs is not here today, he will not be playing. Then that means Spectre will be 4th, KOS would be 5th, and then the Mighty Throws would be, no, DPS is 1 and 6, right? But you have to keep in mind that DPS played without their full roster those entire 6 losses. The only time they had their whole team was the 1 win. Like, if you actually look at it, they had the sub in top for 2 weeks. They had my whack ass in the support lane, for like 2 or 3 weeks. And for the one time they did, they had the full roster. They had Mr. Krabs, Black Faith, Quaker, UBC, and how do you pronounce his name again?
Charybdis.
Charybdis. Charybdis. So technically speaking, on paper, they are a number 3 team. I am presenting these power rankings as, let's forget about the actual standings.
Assuming full health.
Like, let's assume like these teams are fully powered, and let's assume that they're not like, tilted off the face of the earth. That this is how it is. Okay. Given that if Mr. Krabs isn't there, they're a 7th place, 8th place team. Okay, they're a complete dog shit. I will tell you that now. What if I win trade? I mean, I guess, right? Where does our team? Wait, who is this half Ryson dude? Yeah, who are you? State your purpose. Oh, you're Sweetwind. Uh,
Huh? That Halfrican dude? Is that what
Yeah.
you're talking about? Yeah, yep, that's sweet one.
well, how am I supposed to know that, huh? Okay. What team's Sweetwind's on? What team is he on?
That's the mid laner for LSD.
Ah,
This is-
LSD. Yes. Okay, Sweetwind. I love you, man, because you fucking carry your team. Your team's just inconsistent. I'm sorry, man. There is literally a large skill disparity, like unironically.
But again, I was giving you missed whenever we were doing the role MVPs, because I think Sweet Win does deserve a shout out for mid. He has a lot of he has had some of the most pop off games.
But he knows he has the most pop off games, but he also knows that he has the most int games. Okay, like I don't think I have to go through some of this. Maria better than all, best player, nobody said. I fully disagree with that statement. Fully, okay. I'm sorry.
Chill.
All right.
That's Maria saying chill.
But I think that's it. Let's get to our last slide. All right, everybody, it's time to get hyped. First game is about to come up, and It's time for the goats to face off. Frost Lions versus DPS, the two
The
best
goats,
teams
baby.
in the entirety of this league.
Yes,
Will
yes,
DPS
yes.
be able to make the run of their lives? Probably not. But
They've done it before. They've
they've
essentially done it before.
No, they did it before, but with a way better team. Okay, okay. They had Quagert the goat.
They still do.
But wait, they had UBC. They had Jordan. They had what's that support's name? I forgot. And then they had Adam. They had Adam. Like, I don't know, man.
IGN.
I forgot his IGN. What was his IGN?
I would have to go back and look at it. Was that season? That wasn't last season. Was that 2 seasons
I don't know.
ago?
Not important.
Yeah.
He's not on the team anymore. Anyway,
Who is the MJ of BTL?
Okay. Wait, who's the MJ of the BTL?
Huh? Probably Expo. Or
Expo? Where is
Because-
he anyway? Expo is currently on the roster for the Mighty Throws, and he is still not played. Can somebody please put him in?
Like some of the old ones, or maybe it's me. I had back-to-back championships.
Etoe, it is not you.
It's not me, but
It is not you, Etoe.
that's crazy. But we had back-to-back. But Expo, I think, won like season 8, something like that, in a pretty spectacular fashion with Active Rush. And then Expo was just like considered one of the best players. So he has the most 1v1 tournament victories. If we do like 3 or 4 of those, he's won like 2 of them. Mm-hmm. And the 1v1 tournament is actually really hard to play. Like, of like 32 people, winning the 1v1 tournament is actually pretty hard.
That's like going to a basketball court and being the best 32 player of all time, but then when it comes to 5v5, you're like, eh. But I believe that Expo is probably the MJ of BTL. Okay, if everyone's saying it,
And Frostbite is the LeBron.
Frostbite is the LeBron.
Yeah, Frostbite's the LeBron. Then yeah,
I expect this shit out of you.
Frostbite's like, yeah, consistently doing well and blah 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 blah. Yeah.
Who's the most?
But who has
NBA
more?
player?
But who has more championships? I mean, Expo. Does Expo? I'm not sure if Expo has more than one. I know Maria has 2 championships. So there's Maria too.
Yeah, I guess Maria could be like Russell.
You think
Westbrook
it'd be
or something.
Learning? Because Learning has a championship and Spectre's been doing well, but Frostbite, we're saying Frostbite has a consistent record. You have 3? Oh shit. You have some from the early days too. You have one from like the early seasons, don't you? Because I know you have 2 since BTL season 7 whenever I took over. I think you won 7, and I think you won 10. Are you still playing for DPS? I don't think so.
No, I think
Expo's on Mighty Throws roster, I think. He's like on the bench.
No, yeah, Expo's on the Mighty. Yeah, wait, Wishigus, you're on Mighty Throws. How do you not know your own bench? All right. Anyway,
I was gonna say, it's literally on your team.
I think UBC is probably the
UBC deserves some credit too. I would
credit
say,
for
yeah,
what?
for
For
like
drafting?
in terms of,
Sure.
But in
Yeah,
terms
he's the
of
Anthony. He's the AD of this entire.
Anthony Davis. That's
BTL.
crazy. That's crazy.
No, wait. Who's the guy that got 0.000 stat line?
That's also not fair. That's not wouldn't be UBC. Wouldn't disrespect UBC like that.
Wait, who is it? What's his name? He just played. Oh, Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson. Oh my god. Oh, the 0 for 10 in the play-in game type shit. Oh man. Oh man. Anyways, are you in here? Did you get the T code? By the way, what we're doing
right.
think a little bit different since we are doing Gauntlet. We're going to do the side selection slightly differently, meaning that the higher seed gets to choose game side select in game 1, and then after that, the losing team gets to choose for the rest of the series. So, in this first game, we have Frost Lions versus DPS. Frost Lions being the 7th seed. They are higher seeded, so they get to choose their side in game 1. So, Frost Lions actually chose red side. So, they will be starting on the red side of this draft. And we do have people here in the lobby. Did you get a T code or a spec link?
Yeah, hold on. I'm joining right now.
Okay, let me get you a spec link. I think I did that.
I think you did. You pop it in DPS? If you did, then I have.
Oh yeah,
access
that's
to
true.
it.
That's true. Oh, okay.
I love spreading misinformation and causing controversy.
Who does it?
We're just gonna go Parmesan. I forgot to include the production team.
Riot, man, not the production team. Riot. The production team has done the best with what we had to work with.
No, technically the best we could have done was review the replays and just not spoil ourselves.
It wouldn't have been nearly as entertaining. That's what we did. We went above and beyond. And besides, people would have had to wait and everything. Well, it would have been something. Okay, Milkman's up in here. Stop that. Let's make sure we update the stream title as well, because now we have
Okay.
16 gone. Day 1. Frost Lions versus DPS. Is that a question I saw? What's that? Is the power ranking doc going to drop? I wasn't here for some of it. Oh, do you want to drop a shareable link for everybody? Is he even here right now? It's on Google Drive. I'm sure he could share. He could drop the link if he so chooses in the power rankings thing. I'm sure that should not be a problem. Also, the VOD will always be there as well. Hopefully, assuming that we are still making sure our VODs are getting saved. I haven't checked recently. We do have a staff member dedicated to that. I just always assume that they are on top of it. Okay. My food, I ordered some fried rice like 30 minutes ago, and it's been sitting outside my front door for like the last 15 minutes, yeah. We are getting ready to start. I'll be right back. In the meantime, where's my music actually? Oh, it's there, but that's the wrong music. I want non-champ select music for a second. There we go. Not bad. Rear beat. Okay, and here we are into game one, our very first game of the BTL season 16 gauntlet. Day one, our first matchup between our 8th and 7th seed. This will be the Frost Lions versus DPS. Frost Lions being the higher seed, got side select this game, so they chose to be on the red side. Looks like they're gonna they want the R5 counter pick. And here we are into the bans. We see the DPS bans out the Mordekaiser and the Poppy, and the Galio Frost Lions banning out the Anivia, the Belveth, and we're waiting for their third ban. Is Stevie here with me? Or okay, great, because I got some food here and I'm really hungry.
Oh, me too, man.
And because I was hoping I was hoping I could step away during the power rankings, but I realized I actually had to be here to click.
Unfortunate, but
Ivor from DPS gonna get selected with B1. Oh, they could have something.
I think they're gonna retry this.
Oh, baby,
Ivor.
Fire Shadows Gwen.
We're not scared of that.
Okay.
That being said, Frostline is doing the right thing by banning Jinx. I thought there was one thing I forgot to mention is that I don't think I've seen DPS really do well on anyone except for Jinx. Such
Really?
a broken champ.
Is that true?
No. Yeah.
Huh.
No.
It is the Blind Gwen. The Blind Gwen is wild. You're right. With R5, Blind Gwen is wild.
True. But does Charybdis? Yeah, I got the name. Does Charybdis have anything for it? Is the question. All
Are
I
you
know
saying
is that man
it's-
plays Aatrox.
Do you think it's Charybdis top?
100%. Who else are they gonna send? Maria?
Yeah, Maria played top at some point for last season.
Yeah, and then lost.
Gee, I do not think they lost every game Maria played top. She would play like a tank up there.
No. Yeah, but
This season, I think, yeah.
Tanks.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah,
Typical,
Gwen beats the crap out of tanks, and we got orange. Never mind. This might be orange jungle. I've been telling
Oh yeah.
Mr. Black Faith about orange jungle.
And we're gonna see the Lucian Nami
Bro, can we stop
for the
playing
first
this
time.
comp?
Here we are in the gauntlet. Time to prove that it works, baby.
Now, to be fair, I think Gremlin has probably the better Lucian out of everyone that I've seen. I think I'm wrong on that. I think all I've seen him is play Lucian, other than the one time he played Jinx and flopped. Oh, don't worry though. He had still sent CS per minute. Don't worry.
My Lucy was so good.
That being said, do they have a different mid laner today?
Yes, they do. Yes, their Iron Thug, their team captain, is not here today, so they do have a sub in for mid lane. JJT coming in as a Diamond 4 mid laner, so they did technically rank up in the mid lane.
And that means that Galio ban is probably useless, as Iron Thug was renowned for playing Galio.
Mm-hmm.
So both teams having useless bans in the.
Oh, I realize now they're definitely going to use that last pick to get, because coming in, friends of the team, but if you don't have as much practice time with the team, try to give you on a comfortable champion if you can, and a comfortable matchup. So that makes sense. They'll take the red side for the R5 mid.
Yeah, I can see it. Now, what's it going to be is the question. As Blitzcrank ban and Lulu bans will come out, they do not know who is going top.
And they Lucian Nami.
But they don't know who's going top. That's the thing. Because banning the Blitzcrank is banning Charybdis, and banning Lulu is banning
Maria.
Maria.
Yeah. Fair enough.
And because Maria's played Ornn and Charybdis plays Ornn, they just don't know. It also doesn't help that they're not in LCS order in the actual lobby, but still, nobody has to know that.
Yeah, they don't have to be. As I try to clarify so often, you don't have to be in LCS order until the end of the draft.
That's very nice to know. Greg is going to be picked out here. Now, that can go jungle or top. So, that chat's right. It could be a Gwen flex to the jungle. Nautilus coming out, that makes me feel like this is a support. That's what that makes me feel.
Charybdis support. We see Nautilus. Yeah.
And the Lilia jungle.
Lilia.
So
we don't have old sad boy here to hate on it, like he constantly likes to do. He does not like Lilia at all.
I hate Lilia too. Don't worry. I specifically hate Blackface Lilia, as all he does is prance around and not really do much. Free thinker solution is picked up in obvious. Hey, that's why Moitman's MVP. Okay, we got Rammus.
And we did get Rammus picked up here. So we have Gwen, Gragas, Rammus. Who's mid?
Gragas.
We also have Ivern, Ornn, Lilia. Who's mid?
Ivern. It's Ivern.
I mean, we know it's Ivern, but it's like
it's Ivern mid.
Yeah.
It's Lilia jungle and Ornn top, and on the other side it's Gragas mid, Rammus jungle, Gwen top.
Okay,
I'll be surprised if that's Gwen mid. If that's Gwen mid, I think, does that beat Ivern? Can that beat Ivern?
Gwen mid?
Well,
I have no idea. I don't think there's probably not a lot of matchup data on Gwen v Ivern. Did we really last pick Rammus here? Did we really last pick Rammus here?
Did we really just last pick Rammus?
And so Jordan's like, let's go!
Sivir is 60% of the damage. Very true.
Yeah,
that is true.
Frost
Sivir is most of the damage in this. But the thing is can we get
lined up?
Ivern, Peel, Nautilus, engage, so that's Peel. Lilia can technically kite out everyone on the team. I don't think Black Faith can, but I think Lilia can. Yeah, so it is what's her name? Maria
Yep, Maria top lane. Maria's lined up for top.
Now Fire Shadow. I'm expecting you to hard stomp this lane. Okay.
I legitimately don't think I've ever seen Maria just feed. I think Maria would. I don't think Maria would feed. I think Maria would just play defensively instead of feed.
But I'm pretty sure.
I don't know, like,
if my memory serves correct, Gwen into Ornn. Let me see.
That sounds Gwen favored.
It is definitely Gwen favored. Ornn only wins 47% of the time.
Yeah. It's classic Gwen.
That's why I'm saying that.
It should be probably won't like. Yeah, it's a matchup thing. Like probably won't like. Again, Maria probably won't feed, but should win the lane in terms of CS and level. Like it should be hard. But Ornn's like a champion, especially in competitive, that can kind of gracefully lose lane. And still be useful.
I've lost, dude. Trust me. I played Ornn top. I was down like 80 CS, and I still did more than the top laner, and I still was more tankier. Yeah. Just because of how he works as a kit, right? It's just like, it's just Ornn, right? Mm-hmm. Getting onto the Sivir, what do you have? You have Rammus, Engage. I mean,
they have a lot of Engage. They have Nami, they have Lucian, they have Gragas, they have Rammus.
They do.
Everyone but Gwen has a. Type of thing. And Gwen has her ulti, I suppose, but yeah.
Yeah, Gwen has a dash.
That's true.
This is the first Gwen we've seen.
Potential, but there's also so much frontline. Not the first Gwen we've seen, not at all.
Who played Gwen
Frostline specifically, I think this guy specifically has played Gwen. Let's see if I can.
If they can kill UBC, then all their damage is kind of gone. Their focus has to be getting UBC. No kills, like they have to abuse the crap out of this Sivir.
In their first game against KOI last week, actually, Fire Shadow played Gwen and went 7-5-2. Was the only one on the team to be positive. Playing Gwen versus Tygoon's Mordekaiser.
And Tygoon is a
Solid.
really good top laner.
Yeah.
He is solid. He's not Mr. Krabs, but it's okay. He's there. But if they can lock down this Sivir, I can see this game easily going in favor of Frostline. Damage is centered too much on the Sivir. Yeah, Lilia's damage over time, but
Yeah, Lilia eventually
Mr.
kind of
Krabs
gets there,
was
but
my son in our game. Yeah, I would say that if your jungler wasn't there 24/7. Top lane is supposed to be a match of men, right? Not a match where I call my jungler every 5 seconds. But it's okay, man. Smiley face.
all right, and we're going to get into the spectator delay here. Was my son? That's wild.
Can't
Gonna
believe we're
spectator
treating
delay.
sons like that.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, we're gonna into the spectator delay. We got about 3 minutes, and then we'll be into the game. Don't touch that number on the dial. We will catch you right here, back right after this 1-minute ad break. paused at 5.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hopefully this captures is going to capture just fine. We haven't had that problem in a while. Did I change something? Oh, no. Okay, there we go. All right. Ready for the countdown?
Mm-hmm.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go into our first game of the BTL Season 16 playoff gauntlet between Frost Lions and DPS.
Yeah,
Frost Lions being the higher seed at 7 and chose the red side. And we have
very early 5-man top. From
oh
both
my God, they were
sides.
to the same spot. Oh baby.
Oh boy, this is
Oh, boy.
gauntlet.
Oh, let's get it.
Is the Rammus gonna go down?
Rob Tech
The Rammus
is going to get
first.
super low. It's going to be first blood going over to the Nautilus.
Oh.
Charybdis gets the first blood there. He's going to use the flash and the ignite. And there are no summoner spells used on the side of Frost Lions. Just the Ghost from the Silver and the Flash and Ignite from Charybdis. So that is going to give them first blood in exchange for the summoner spells. They're still on the way ping to perhaps the back of red buff from Frost Lions. But that's first blood. And a 500 gold lead to start the game off for DPS.
Yeah, it's not something you want to see at the very beginning. My prediction on Rob Tech was completely true.
Oh my God.
But
I'm a little loud.
honestly,
Okay.
second best scenario, it goes to Nautilus, and that's completely fine. That being said, they do not have Ignite for this lane, meaning that Lucian Nami should be able to take over very early in this game.
And here we go. We have the Ivern versus Gragas mid. Boy, oh boy, what a time to be alive.
Yeah, I don't know this matchup.
I don't think anyone does.
Yeah, I don't know, man. But
Except for maybe the Ivern. Actually, no. I don't think you really see Gragas mid enough times either. How many games of Ivern mid would you need to play in order to see? Yeah. We used to see Gragas mid sometimes.
I mean, hey, look. He has electrocute, so he's obviously trying to go for a 3-piece.
Yeah, it's like they're definitely shoving on the side of DPS in the bot lane.
Oh, they have to.
Yeah.
They have no summoner spells. They have to, keep the pressure up. They know that the Rammus started top side.
Sure. So we're up here in the top. I'm going to see some trades here. We're looking at this. A lot of times, Frost Lions wins come from their top lane, from Fire Shadow being super ahead. So it's something that we do look forward to.
Very important.
Yeah.
That being said, bot's going to be really interesting here. No junglers will be able to make it at the same time. Who is stronger early? I think without the summer spells, Frost Lions is definitely stronger.
Yeah. I mean, even with, that's for sure. Even with the summoner spell, I think Lucian Nami should be better at this point in the game. But we're going to see an early invade, from Nautilus messing with Rammus. Interesting. Is going to get hit by Gragas, but now the members of DPS are collapsing. Savior made as well, as we have a 3v3 in the jungle around the blue buff. Not going to let Rammus get the blue buff?
No.
Rob Tech is going to get low. Rob Tech has already been killed once. Oh, yeah. All 4 members around the blue buff of Frost Lions DPS with an aggressive invade there. And they're going to... And, yeah, Charybdis walks up and they just take the blue buff. And now they're going to get the bottom scuttle as well. They're just forcing Rammus out of the game. They're bullying him.
It's unfortunate. We did see an early walk from the
Look how much CS Lilia has now.
Oh, yeah, I hope he just took, took his pants. He robbed him. I hope
he robbed Rob Tech. That's crazy.
And,
it's supposed to be his technology.
Usually, he's going to go here for Scuttle, and he does not win.
Oh, no.
Whatsoever.
Oh, no.
But technically, Fire Shadow...
Oh, no.
No, what is
oh,
going on here?
Man. Feels bad for Rammus here, man.
I mean, look, we called it... What do we...
Rammus
last pick for what, right?
Did Lucian get to that fight? I don't think all 4. So DPS had 4 members there. It seemed like, but I guess maybe they had the priority in the bot lane. Lucian was
Yes,
forced to stay in the
100%.
tower and
Lucian was
farm.
pushed on. Yeah, Lucian was
Ah,
pushed on their tower by the wave being pushed under it.
yeah.
Giving Silver Prio and the early roam by the Nautilus. Like that was
Yeah.
a really early roam.
Yeah.
You
Well
know,
done. Seem well executed. Seemed like a plan. Like something
and
that they
Gragas here
see
is out of
when they
mana.
see a weaker jungler. Like, all right, let's just push that jungler out the game. We're gonna see Charybdis already roaming up to the top side potentially as well.
Oh yeah, he's
Super
trying
super
to
roam
shut down
there.
Fire Shadow.
Yeah.
Well, he's trying to
I
get
don't
this
wanna see
lane pushed
this.
in actually.
Yeah.
Snip
And
snip.
there's the Maria's dungeon duo.
He's gonna give her a good back, give her a good back time here. Very well done. This is definitely looking like a Charybdis diff so far. As will we stop it? No, he won't. It's unfortunate.
No mana here for Gragas.
No, this is very
And oh
troublesome.
boy, they're continuing to look for the Rammus. And they're continue to take more of Rammus's camps. Lilia has 37 is out of a lot of farm.
I
But you
mean,
see, here's the thing: Rammus
was
Gragas has
dangerous.
no. Yeah. Oh no. Oh oh
That's a dead
oh
Savitar. If he can't,
oh the heals. Whoa, Rammus, what you doing? Oh, you. Yeah, okay.
Okay, silly Rammus. What is going on?
Oh, those tricks aren't for you.
Look,
DPS
right. DPS off to a fantastic start.
on the first round. Yeah, this is an incredible early game so far from DPS.
I was talking to UBC before this Grantee's online team, and he said that they were definitely cooking and that people need to be scared of them. And so far, it is looking very nice.
Hey man, DPS and Gauntlet are legendary. The DPS definitely gets a playoff. It's like you got like playoff Jimmy, but you got playoff DPS.
I mean, there's definitely a lot more roam presence here than in their usual games.
Yeah.
I don't know, they just seem to be all over the place.
I don't understand this Rammus pick. It was R5 as well. It was an R5 Rammus pick.
Yeah, I don't really get the Rams pick either, but hey,
Yeah, this does
to
seem a
each
bit
their own, I
odd
guess.
here. Who are you playing Rammus for on the enemy team? I mean, just Sivir? Like you're up against a Lilia? I don't know. Rammus, though, fighting back,
I mean, yeah, but
kind
he's
of,
gonna
or
win
not.
this. I mean, he's just providing his bot with so much like plates here. Like, I don't think they can walk up 3v2. But Ivern is walking down. Oh no,
Yeah.
thought he was.
All right. Well, like, it's on the solo lanes for Frost Lions. Gotta have an update on Fire Shadow. Fire Shadow, it does have 6 CS. And Lucia does have the most CS in the game. So good CSing from the potential carries. Ooh, my goodness, look at Ivern doing all this stuff. But that's going to be and a
Oh
flash
my
from
God, wait.
Gragas as well. But Ivern in there is going to be forced to flash out, going to get the turret. I'm surprised Gragas flashed there. Unless was
Yeah,
Daisy about to do something? I don't know.
I think Daisy could have gotten a knock up, and then that would have been
Yeah.
dead Gragas. Honestly, that was kind of scary for Gragas there. Extremely.
Yeah. If Ivern didn't take the tower shots, that wasn't going to be even close.
Even so, if you did notice, even as that fight was going on, Fire Shadow is actually roaming his topside jungle and placing wards to prevent these invades or to scout these invades. I feel like that's where Fire Shadow might be able to get something if they overextend on one of these invades and Fire Shadow just joins the fight.
Yeah, if they mess up and give Gwen some kills here, that could really breathe some life into Frost Lions. Now they're not down a lot; they're down 400. It's like this early game was going somewhere. It hasn't. It gave them the. They were able to get Krugs and the first dragon, so that was good. But it's slowing down a little bit. You'll see if we see some more. We get some more neutral objectives here at 10 minutes.
It is mostly being made up for in CS. As it looks like bot side here. Let's take a look at this. Rammus is nowhere near, and they will be looking right here, and that's going to be a perfect
There's
unit.
the sleep.
Double drowsy. Everyone's gonna go minis, and that's a dead Savitar.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's what you
my
want to
God.
see. If you're DPS continuing to grow that lead. Then now that double kill. I was just saying how they hadn't gotten any kills in the beginning. Oh, and they're on to Rammus. Rammus is here. Wrong place, wrong time. Rammus is here. Ivern is coming over. Rammus is not going to get this blue buff either.
I mean,
Oh, but wait, they're looking for more.
my
Oh,
Gragas is gonna die here if he doesn't get
oh,
out.
Gragas is low here, but Robtech tries to come in and save with the ultimate, but it's not going to be enough. The taun's going to land on Blackfade, but it's not going to be enough. Rammus is going to go down. It's going to be 4-0 lead for DPS here. Now up almost 2K at the 10-minute mark. Fire Shadow now has Unleashed Teleport at the very least, so it could come in and do something if there is some overextending.
That's a communication diff right there. I don't know what we're looking for there as
DPS kind of hot
as
with it right
Frost
now.
Lions. Yeah, they are hot with it, but I don't know what we're looking for there as Frost Lions, like Robtech going in there. Sure,
Ooh.
you almost killed the Ivern.
Ooh,
But like,
ooh, ooh.
Orin combo.
Ooh.
Wait, Maria?
Oh, okay, yeah.
I
Maria
saw that
kind of.
sequence of events, and she can kill there.
Yeah. Maria got to cook it up there, actually. Don't mess with the Orn.
Fun fact: I think she's on 200 ping.
Yes.
So,
She always is.
if you lose to somebody on 200 ping, I'm sorry, but you gotta you have to put up.
To be
the,
fair, Maria
put up
achieves
scissors.
diamond on 200 ping. It's like, yeah. It's if you get used to
It's
200 ping
200
if you pay on 200 ping for like 8 years, is it still 200 ping? I mean,
Yes. What do you mean?
Yeah.
No, it is 200 ping.
yeah, I suppose.
That's like saying like if I had $1 million and like someone got $1 billion, but regardless of that, that's another dead Rammus. I think. Or Rammus is gonna be able to walk out.
Boy, no, he's
He's
dead.
gonna ult
He's
out.
dead. He's dead. Rammus is dead again. Rammus is 0-3.
I just
Oh,
don't get
man.
what the Rammus pick was for. I'm
Yeah,
so
this is tough.
disappointed.
It's just tough.
Yeah, I mental boomed them with the power rankings.
It's going to be the second dragon going over to DPS uncontested yet again.
Fire Shadow's gonna have to
DPS
get
up
these,
2 dragons. Now up 2K here at 12 minutes.
Fire Shadow are gonna be discovered here on the grubs, and they're gonna contest these as they can, and they know they can. Gragas in a bush. He might get a 3-man. Oh, bomba clock. That's a dead Ivern, I believe.
And the kill goes over to Fire Shadow,
Okay.
which
this
is what
exactly
you want to
wanna
see if you're.
Oh my god.
More low health bars. Fire Shadow looking for it. Oh, it's gonna. Oh my goodness! Barely not gonna get hit by the hook there. So 1 kill goes over. That's a 1-for-1. It looks like. The 1 kill does go over to Fire Shadow.
But
And they are not going to be able to get the rest of the Krugs here. And Rammus is rolling around. Rammus is doing something. Rammus is dying.
Rammus?
Rammus is dying. Rammus is dying.
Okay. But
Oh,
now,
a teleport is coming in.
that's
Oh,
that might-
Gwen is low. Oh, they are able to get some grubs. They did have more numbers. They did have the number advantage, so they are able to push it back. And here comes Gragas. Gragas doing a lot of damage to Charybdis. Charybdis looks like probably going to. Oh, there is the culling from Lucian. Still not going to be enough. Just going to be enough to discourage the pushing. Where you have a teleport into the mid lane as Sivir pushes mid. It's going to be Frost Lion's Fire Shadow teleporting into the mid lane. And I mean, okay. I mean, they got some grubs. They gave out the grubs 3-3, evened it out. They got a kill. They got the kill onto Fire Shadow, and not completely out of this.
No, not completely out of this. but
And
it is
Fire Shadow
very
goes to the bot
difficult.
lane. Yeah.
It's very difficult because here's the thing: Lilia just kind of outkites, and one snooze from her is like, it's
Huge,
it's
yeah.
an insane amount of damage. Lilia is very fed right now. Plus, it also gives the rest of the team.
Ooh,
time
oh
to
my
do the
goodness!
combo.
There's the flash onto Quigger, but the ultimate is not going to launch them the way that they probably wanted, and Quigger's going to be just fine. And exchange for Gragas' flash, Quigger does nothing. Oh, also flashes. So they did trade flashes.
Oh my god, that's a lot of damage.
Daisy,
coming out of
Daisy,
Ivern.
Daisy,
is-
Daisy,
Whoa, Daisy is.
Daisy, Daisy, Daisy. Oh my
No,
God,
man.
Daisy.
He's still going. Bro, he's a big
Daisy
man.
do got those hands, yo.
Shaq.
Is
Okay,
that the third
Crypt
place
is
DPS
in
of
a
2K13?
great position here. As like he does not know that he's in this
Ooh.
bush.
Oh, Fire Shadow's gonna get discovered by the bounce. What? Wait, what? That happens? Sivir will bounce to things that she can't see? What? Sivir can check bushes like that? Because they didn't have
Yeah.
vision in there, right? What in the world? What in the world did I just see? Is that a thing, or is that? Am I missing something? Is that meant to happen? That's
I could have
crazy.
sworn that if you're not in vision, you don't get.
Yeah, you don't get the bounce, but that bounced directly to Fire Shadow. Am I missing something, chat?
Well,
Uh-oh.
let's see.
That's a dive if I've ever seen one. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Doesn't get to do anything. Just gonna fall asleep. Doesn't even get to touch any buttons. And Robtech tried to be there's not gonna be there in time. That's gonna be the Gragas going down there. And now here's potentially a re-engage from the Rammus. Oh, is going to back out. Was trying to engage as Lucian Nami went up to the top lane. It's not gonna result in anything. But that's going to be another kill. A good dive there from DPS. Leads into another kill and got a lot of damage on the tower as well. Here comes Lucian Nami trying to push back. Get some Maria.
Ah. The target does not have to be visible to be bounced to.
Really?
Yep, that's straight off the League of Legends fandom.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then just here, they do not have to be visible.
So yeah, she
It
could
can bounce up to-
100% check
I think-
bushes that way. That's so
I think
funny.
it is proximity based.
Yeah, that's so interesting.
Yeah. Now I know. Now you know. That being
I
said,
wonder if UBC knew that and never uses that as a way to check that bush. I mean, I guess you just use it anyway, but
I mean, he's just using it on the
Yeah,
way. He just
yeah.
gets this luck. Good information to have.
woo! Another catch
My
out there from
goodness.
DPS. They catch out Gragas yet again. Gragas just died from being dived top lane, walks the bot lane, gets hooked and killed yet again. And there is a dragon spawn. It's gonna be the third dragon of the game. DPS has complete control of the dragon so far. Looks like they're gonna be picking up their third, and they'll be on soul point here at 17 minutes.
Yeah,
8-1 advantage. 4K.
definitely looking like a stomp. The only person that can potentially even have a chance of trying to turn this around is
Fire Shadow. Yeah.
Bro needs
yet
to
again.
lock in.
Oh, here comes the teleport. Here comes Orm. Gragas isn't there. Gragas is teleport again. Doesn't matter. The fight has already started. Robtech is low. There's the massive knockup from Daisy. Fire Shadow, his mist is gone. And Black Fate is now on a rampage. And DPS is continuing to rampage on this team fight. And that's going to be two. Goes over to UBC. That's going to be a double kill. Daisy is still in there. And they're so low. And they're going for more. That's a good double from Saviator. They're probably going to save their lives. And oh my god, but Saviator walks into the... Oh no! Oh no, the seed! The seed! He got him with his seed! Oh no! And that's going to be a 12-1 advantage here for DPS as they take two more towers and they take the dragon and they take a 6k gold lead. Woo-wee! Could you turn down a little? Am I still super loud? I guess just on the high end? I turned myself down louder than the desktop audio. I'm sorry.
At least I'm not loud. Thank you, Frostbite.
I'll turn you up. I'll turn me down.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I think this is over. And with how they're playing, it is. I mean, like, look, Frostbite is level 12, but the problem with Gwen when it comes into here is they just have so much CC and so much peel.
Yeah, they do.
Like,
Yeah,
Gwen's
they
a
do.
duelist.
Yeah.
She's not just gonna 1v5 like in the middle of the pack.
She needs to be very ahead. For it to cut down to play front to back. And I don't know if they're gonna even get that chance. And again, my problem with Lucian has always been, man, if you don't win early game, you're screwed. Especially against a champion like Sivir. If you don't win early game, you're screwed. If you're gonna pick Lucian Nami, you have to win early. You have to take advantage of Lucian's strong part of the game, which is early game. After that, he's not nearly as strong, at least compared to every other ADC.
True. This is why I hate Lucian. I think he's bad. I think he's a really bad champ. think you're better off playing Vel'Koz at this point. That being said, we are looking at Baron coming up, and if,
Oh boy,
DPS
I don't
have
think
been
I don't think that's
anything,
gonna happen. Yeah, nothing's gonna happen from that bot lane there. Yeah, it's like you're not gonna be able to do anything to UBC there. UBC skill, one of his best skills in ADC, is being very difficult to kill.
running is a skill.
Not just running, per se.
Fire Shadow might be at the turret here.
Yeah, it's a
And
turret,
if-
and
It's
uh-oh,
gonna be a
potentially in
well-needed
trouble.
goal.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, uh-oh.
It's gonna be
Yeah, I figured that.
He's gonna
Okay, they're
W,
probably
get
gonna
out of that.
yeah, use the W, but that's not
I
gonna
don't
be
think
enough to
he-
get out of everything because here comes Black Fate as well. It's not going to be enough. They are just getting caught out again and again and again. They do not have the vision to be out in these lanes like that. Yeah, this is, whew.
Oh my god, the Ornal. It's gonna be stopped though.
And Lucid is going to get caught out there by himself. Now Nami's going to go down as well. There's the Godlight for Black Fate. Black Fate looking for when's going to be a double kill going over to the Lilia. And looking for the hook. And they're just chasing Frost Lions down. 15-1 advantage, 7k goalie. That can lead into the Baron. And it will.
Yep, that's gonna be a 21-minute Baron. It's gonna be a very fast
Yeah.
Baron here. No smite on the board here, but
doesn't even
with
matter.
Rob Tech currently basically, I mean, he's not out of this fight, but he is gonna run into Bomba. I don't think he
They're
can get
gonna
him
have
there
to
in
ult.
Yeah.
No. Look at the CC.
No,
Oh,
my
Nepa's gonna have to, in
God.
fact, ult away. He's gonna have to ult away and then goes back in. That's gonna be the sleep going on to the Gragas. The Gragas is gonna fall asleep. The Gragas is gonna get flashed on. That's gonna be a legendary for Black Fate. And then Rammus is gonna try to roll away. He's gonna get very low. Is going to make it out, but that's gonna be the Baron going over to DPS.
And Drag's coming up soul point in 40 seconds here.
Oh boy.
This is up
good
there
for
with one of the faster games.
Especially for DPS, they trying to look out here like Knights of Ishtar out here.
I mean, yeah, and they're looking like objective players here.
Solid macro, solid gameplay, solid what do we call it? Objective-based gameplay.
Fundamentals.
Fundamentals of League of Legends. Yeah, here we go. Fundamentals for sure.
Yes. I mean, they're posturing here. They're gonna push mid.
And we have
then-
Soul Point on the map. This is going to be a Mountain Soul. You're really going to
first
struggle to kill them if they
item.
get this, and I think that they're going to get this. Like, Frostline's not even really in position to even try to contest this.
No.
Yeah, they're going to get it. Yep, they're going to have to give it up.
Yep.
And they have nothing
And,
to trade for it because the Baron's off the map. They don't even have really necessarily, they don't even have top lane push to try to get that tower. I mean, they just, yeah, no, this is just gone. This is go next. This is think about what you did. Think about what you could do for next game. And they get side select again because we are doing losing team gets side select. They were the higher seed, so they chose red side game 1. If they lose this game, I'm not saying the game is over. If they lose this game, they'll get side select for game 2 as well.
That being said, the Orn items are gonna start coming in. As Soul Lady might be looking. She's gonna get out.
So Lady has
Honestly-
not died.
Not died.
It's down 50 CS, but does not matter. 1-0-7. 9-0-7.
True,
Oh,
and
100% KP, by the way, for Lilia.
Yeah, this.
And
Lilia-
there's Rammus. Rammus is in there, baby.
And Rammus is out of there. As Rammus is now gonna die.
Rammus is dead, baby. And there goes Daisy. Here comes the Oran Horn. Daisy Stampede. Much more knockouts from the Ivern. Daisy going absolutely crazy. And there is the Baron taking down the inhibitor tower. Looking for the inhibitor now. This is a rough one. They also have, look at all those shields from the Mountain Soul.
Not only that, but now Lilia even stronger with Leandri's limit.
Oh yeah, got the
He's-
upgraded Leandries.
Yeah, these items are gonna go insane. They're gonna go so hard. If you already thought Lilia was doing a lot of damage, these towers are gonna drop like flies. I'm surprised they're not trying to maybe force a mid lane fight here, as I feel like they can do it. But better to be safe than sorry. You don't want to throw away this lead. DPS notorious for just throwing their leads in the mid game. I think they want to do it right. Be safe. see. New items popping in. Zonias. I mean, everyone's just fed. Everyone's popping off today.
Yeah. A 1 in 10 for the Ivan mid. 2-0-14 for Charybdis. 4-0-8 for UBC.
I mean, the only death is on Quaker.
Oh yeah.
So if anything, I'm not giving MVP to that man. You ruined the perfect scoreline. I mean, thus far, we don't know how this is gonna end.
Right.
As they will get the bot turret here. Daisy's gonna pop out, bro. It's 6v5. That's illegal. Who added this substitute? Jesus Christ. You know, unironically, this Daisy's done more for this team than I have. And that's a flank TP coming out of Fire Shadow here. As the fight's gonna start here, everyone's gonna get knocked up. The damage is gonna come out. Nami's basically out of this fight.
Does not matter. Nami is dead. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work here. Yeah, they're like full HP. Here goes Rammus with the ultimate, trying something. Fire Shadow's gonna try to kill some of these minions. You can do that, I guess. Kill the minions. They're gonna be on Nexus Tower number 1. There's the ultimate from the Gragas to clear out some minions. And there is Fire Shadow getting sleepy, getting drowsy. Is not going to go down. Rob Tech has the potential to fall asleep as well. There's the ultimate from the Nautilus. There's the knockups from all sorts of different ways. There's a legendary from Black Fate, and they're gonna kill Fire Shadow. Fire Shadow's gonna go down to Maria. And there's the flash forward. There's the drowsy, and they're gonna get some more kills. That's a kill going over to UBC, and there's a shutdown. Okay, so one more person does die. Lucian does pick up a kill before the end of the game. That's gonna be the game 1 going over to DPS. Jesus, what a game 1 for DPS. A statement game to start this series. I mean, there you have it. Pretty dominating game 1 for DPS. Most damage in the game being done by Lilia, pretty unsurprisingly. Doing 22,000 damage. The most damage done on the side of Frostlines is 9,800. Lilia did 22,000. Lilia doing more than twice the most amount of damage on Frostlines. That's a pretty good game 1. Pretty good first game of the gauntlet. If you're DPS, you'd love to see that. If you're a DPS fan, you'd love to see that. And we'll be getting ready for game 2. Are you still here with me, by the way?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. We're getting ready for game 2 between Frostlines and DPS. We'll see what side Frostlines chooses to take in game 2.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
I'm reaching out, 'cause I cannot fight this feeling anymore. Feels like I've been blown away. I'm pushing out, we're not running round in circles anymore. Feels like I've been blown away, and I won't do it again. No, 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 I won't do it again. No, 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 I won't do it again. And I won't do it again. I'm reaching out, 'cause I cannot fight this feeling anymore. Feels like I've been blown away. I'm pushing out, we're not running round in circles anymore. Feels like I've been blown away, and I won't do it again. No, 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 I won't do it again. No, 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 and I won't do it again. And I won't do it again. These words won't get through to me when I'm not listening. These words are no use, no telling me, is this worth risking? And I won't do it again. It's contagious. Tell me, do you feel it too? Mr. Magician, tricking me to loving you. Turning pages, looking for something new. But the rain is stopping me from pulling through. I'm gonna take a deep breath, cut the loving in two. 'Cause I'm needing nothing, coming straight there from you. I'm gonna take a deep breath, cut the loving in two. 'Cause I'm needing nothing. Oh, Mr. Magician, your trickery is fine. Mr. Magician, I want you to be mine. Mr. Magician, you're calling down my spine. Mr. Magician, I want you to be mine. Oh. It's tradition for you to fall in love with me. I had a vision, one that you could never see. Hearing voices, tell me, do you hear them too? So many choices, they're telling me what to do. No, I'm gonna take a deep breath, cut the loving in two. 'Cause I'm needing nothing, coming straight there from you. I'm gonna take a deep breath, cut the loving in two. 'Cause I'm needing nothing. Oh, Mr. Magician, your trickery is fine. Mr. Magician, I want you to be mine. Mr. Magician.
All right. I like that song, but here we are into game 2 between DPS and Frostlions. Frostlions once again choosing to be on the red side after taking that loss in game 1. So I mean, this is playoffs. This is Gauntlet. This is for your tournament lives. Let's see what Frostlions does here in game 2 to see if they can force a game 3. This is potentially their last game in BTL season 16. Looks like the bans are exactly the same so far. We're going to see the Mordekaiser, the Poppy, and the Galio banned out by DPS, and Frostlines bans out the Jinx, the Bel'Veth, and the Anivia.
Well,
I hope that we see something different at some point in this draft.
Please let it not be a Rammus.
Yeah. That's
Right, R5 Rammus. Oh my god.
That would definitely be a start.
Uh,
We'll see the Ornn first picked by DPS. Might as well. Very, very solid.
Yeah, Fireshadow not really getting much off of his one pick last game.
Got a CS lead, but again, I was like Maria will just play just weak side. Like she's not gonna feed. You're gonna have to force it to happen. She's not just going to die in the lane. Like she will give up the CS and back off. So I think if you're going to if you're gonna win that lane, your jungle has to be involved. Set. Oh, Set could do something. We did see Fire Shadow do a very good set. Very good set, but that was the game that they lost to DPS, by the way. Whenever they beat DPS, they did.
Granted that if Set was there for those team fights,
yes,
Frostlions absolutely runs over DPS.
Yeah, Set was ridiculously strong whenever we did actually see Set. Varus. All right. Now, you know what I see? No Lucian Nami bot lane this time.
Thank God, man.
We're going to see a Varus, an ADC that scales much better into the late game than Lucian.
Thank God. I'm so happy.
Yeah. You can see another utility ADC here from Your Bad Connection utility. Good scaling. Ashe is always good. Helps with the picks. If you're a good macro team, Ashe is amazing. Love to see Ashe. But Ashe is definitely more vulnerable to getting engaged upon than many other ADCs, as opposed to like a Sivir who has her spell shield and her like movement speed ulti. And still with the Nautilus, yeah, okay. Nautilus did incredibly well for them last game. Let's see what we pick up here.
gonna be interesting. Braum.
Braum. Okay.
A little bit more
Super
disengage.
good against Ornn. Super good against Ornn. Could be good against Ash. Braum could do a lot for them here. We'll see how Saviator plays it. We've seen Braum have an uptick in being played recently. In BTL, I've been seeing a lot more Braum this season than I have in the past, and Braum has been doing some good things. Can tank up a lot, ability to destroy projectiles, tank those projectiles. Can, if played well, can be do very well. And I think this makes sense. This makes sense. That Ivern was not pleasant to play against. The Ivern ban. Of course, that just forces him onto like a real mid laner, but Ivern ban is annoying to play against. You can save your counter pick for the mid lane, make sure that they get Ivern out of there. We're gonna see the Amumu get banned away. And the thing is, for me, I mean, yeah, I guess that's fair. I was like, you could do the same thing to Amumu that you did to Rammus, but Amumu probably has a little bit more consistent utility in the late game with the ultimate.
I mean,
So what else?
what are we gonna
ban
see here in the
mid
jungle?
lane? Yeah, that's what I'm
Are they
so
gonna
curious
ban the
about.
Lilia? I would not be surprised if they banned the Lilia here. Seraphine.
Seraphine.
What?
Does Kreger play Seraphine mid?
Yes, but like
Okay.
she's bad right now.
Interesting. Alright.
I mean, sure, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
okay.
yeah. If you got nothing else to ban, it's not like you can ban his Ziggs. It's not like you can ban his his Veigar or like you know Zillion. Zillion mid. Interesting. They're saving jungle
Interesting.
pick for last again.
Interesting. And it makes no sense to me, but why? Just pick a solid. There's so many solid jungles you can play that are just so blind pickable. Why are you
Veigar.
playing? Why are you not saving your last pick for a solo lane?
Well,
And they're choosing red, right? So they're like choosing to have this counter pick. And gonna be into a Veigar. Yeah, Veigar is perfectly fine that lane. Veigar could just farm for free pretty much. And we're gonna see Lilia picked up again.
okay,
Lilia that
yeah.
was
I
not
mean,
banned,
expected. Lilia popped the hell off. I don't think
Oh,
this team currently has the team that Frostline's currently. Okay, all right, never mind. DPS just lost this game, bro. Why, Lilia? Why? Oh man, bro, he was doing so well, and then we have to go back to this garbage ass AD pick. Bro, he just had the biggest blow down of all history. Like,
you gotta let Prabhu, baby. Last second jungle change. Woo!
why? Like, what was wrong with it? Like, what was wrong? What, Zillion was gonna slow you? Oh, boo hoo. Like, what? Okay, Yon.
Wait,
What the?
wait. Wait.
Huh?
Wait. Who? Wait. What are we cooking with? What? Whoa. Hey.
Bro,
Hey, yo.
there's no
Hey, yo. We
idea.
cooking with spices, yo. Wait.
What do you mean spices? What do you mean spices? Bro?
Herbs and
I don't
spices.
Say shit.
I don't. Woo! Yo, who's going jungle? Hey, yo. Forgot a jungler. And they type in the chat. All right, forgot a jungler. Wait, are we? Nothing has been typed in the chat. Double top game or something. Double top. Oh, I swear if they did. No. There's no way. There's no way they do something like that. Yo, if they play Zillion double top, bro, I swear I would be over the moon. If y'all are,
Yeah, you're right.
Oh my god, if they played Zillion Smite double top, this have no way, no.
Bro,
There's
do
no
even
way
have
they do this, dog.
The audacity.
The audacity. Do they practice this? I could see this kind of being a thing. Like, oh, we gonna get set ahead. There's no way.
If y'all are sure, eat.
Yo. Hey.
And you know what? This is fighting for your BTL lives. Here we go, baby. Potential last game of the season. And we're going to bring out the Zillion. Zillion. Or Yone jungle. Yone could probably clear the jungle. But would you put Rob Tech on your carry after? I mean. Yone is locked in top. Is this set jungle? Set's locked in jungle? What?
Wow, what is this, bro?
okay,
What are we doing? Is that a thing? Now, technically speaking, can't they just roll swap anyway? Like, could the Zillion take Smite if he wanted to? He could, right? Like, there's no rules.
I mean, that's so ridiculous at that point.
And then the set forgets to take
point.
Smite?
That's what's
Oh.
the point? What's the point?
Look, man. I don't know what this set's doing in the jungle, but hey, maybe this
Those
is
set,
Rob
like,
Tech's
old
secret.
Yeeteric. Yeah, the
This
Yeeteric
is Rob
thing.
Tech's secret tech right here.
Yeah, the secret technology, baby.
Rob Tech's about to pop off so hard. Everything I said about him is about to be super fake. He is. I said he is the worst jungler this season has seen. I mean that in
Go
all
with the
love and
bang,
all
baby.
respect, but like, hey, bro, if your set pops off, I will revoke that. I will make Black F8 the official loser of this entire tournament. Picking Talia, what the bro? Doing so good.
Hey man, I'm like, hey, we got something here for sure. I am so curious. Let's start a prediction, chat. What do y'all think about to happen here? What say y'all? Who are the believers in chat? Do y'all believe in the set jungle Zillion mid? I mean, I'm a big fan of Zillion mid personally. With Yone top, do y'all believe?
I like set as much as the next person, but like in the jungle,
I don't.
07 soldiers, 07. And with that, we're gonna take a little break
Yes,
as we
are.
begin to process with our feeble minds the draft that is set jungle.
Yeah. Obviously, we just don't know what we're talking about. Who knows? We just can't comprehend it, and we'll be right
I'm
back
just gold.
after the spectator delay and a word from our sponsors.
I'm walking around in the circle of life, doing the things I know, walking the same ways 100 times with the same soul. But do you ever try to path on the right side, put it up in your mind? But do you ever try to path on the left side, put it up in your mind? Seeing all the water rain fill your eyes, doing things they know, talking about the same old stories they've heard about the people they think they know. But do you ever try to path on the right side, put it up in your mind?
Did you ever try to pop on the left side? Put it up in your eye. It's gonna be hard. You run, drive, roll your mind. You run, drive, roll your mind. You run, drive, roll your mind. You run,
Hello? Maybe? Hello, Stevie?
I was muted.
Ah, okay, okay, okay.
Haha.
So are you past the 5?
Yes.
Alright, let's get into it. I already did that. Alright. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go into our second game of the night and our second game of this first match of our BTL Season 16 Gauntlet between DPS and Frostlines. Frostlines losing game 1 and choosing to once again be on the red side. And we're gonna see once again this five stack here. They do have the Nautilus. Certainly you have to be looking out for this. So is spotted by Savior. The Savior is going to drop the ward as they run away, and the ward is going to get cleared. Charybdis did bring the red trinket. That should be some. They're going to see some other way pings actually from RobTech to the enemy jungle, looking for maybe some information of their own. Okay,
Yes, and,
okay.
Yeah,
RobTech's looking at the top side here.
He's gonna
To
trade.
check summoners, Zillion does not have smite. Zillion does have just flash and teleport. Looks like flash and teleport for both solo laners on both sides, and it is just gonna be a normal set with flash teleport and with phase rush. Does set bring phase rush typically?
I mean, what else is he gonna bring in the jungle? Like, he's gonna bring press the attack. I mean, Loey, hold on. That might cook. Press the attack might cook. Honestly, bro. I mean, we'll see. Let's let it play out.
Right. Yeah.
Who knows?
There's a reason we play the game. There's a reason we play the game. It's not over
Remember,
at
he
draft.
he does have pretty good healing. He might clear like really nicely here.
Okay.
I do think his cooldowns are a little long for this. Okay.
Anybody can jungle, I guess. In 2020.
I guess, yeah. I mean, bro. I wanna have faith.
Let him cook. Let him
I do.
cook. Let him cook.
I'm letting him cook.
Yeah.
Oh, he cooking all right.
He cooking on something. We'll see how it tastes.
So far, it's raw.
He's not done cooking yet. There is the level 2 is going to be hit level 2 on both sides. There is the exhaustible. It's going to get cleansed by Gremlin. Gremlin's going to get hooked in again by Charybdis. Gremlin's going to get very low. Gremlin's getting very low. It's going to flash away, but it's still going to get snared up. That's going to be first blood going over to Ash. So first blood going over to DPS as well, getting first blood yet again this game. This time not in an invade though, but just straight up in lane through some good old fashioned hands.
Well, it's honestly really good there. As
Personally, I love Zillion mid. I love Zillion as a character. Zillion is a lot of fun to me.
You love Zillion as a character? That says a lot about you.
I like playing Zillion. Zillion's a fun time for me.
Sure.
He's a lot of fun. I love his double stun, his double bomb stun. I think it's a lot of fun. His speed up and stuff like that. I think Zillion's fun.
Etoe, that's annoying. It's not fun. That's fun for you, not fun for anyone else.
it's not that bad.
Being said, Honestly, I don't know what to expect of this set, as he is not even done with his clear.
Yeah, is a camp behind it, so is not gonna be, is not gonna make it to the Scuttle Crab. Yeah, still clearing. Scuttle Crab is just gonna get casually taken, and look
Actually,
at this once
oh
again.
my
Charybdis
God.
walking forward, and that's gonna be once again RobTech going down early in the game to yet another the exact same thing, rinse and repeat from game one.
My quesadilla is burning. I'll be right back, everyone.
Man, oh man, what a rough start to these two games from RobTech. Can RobTech turn around? Saviator is low underneath this tower, and Black Fate is hanging out. And yeah, RobTech is going to be coming back. Here comes the dive. Their hook is going to land onto Saviator. Saviator is going to go down to Charybdis. And there's more. They still have three here. They take a lot of damage. And there is RobTech going to try to do the face breaker to the haymaker onto Charybdis, but they're not going to lead into anything. It looks like it's just going to be wasted time for Set here in the bot lane. As he is still down. He has died. He's down on farm. He didn't get the scuttle. It's just it's oh boy, it's rough, man. Maria pushed here in top lane, but just gonna farm it out on the tower. Feeling and looking just fine. Yeah. You know, we have Zillion mid. I mean, you really need this set. Like, if you have Zillion mid, like, you gotta be, you're gonna have to support your jungler, right? Like, you gotta enable somebody. If you're playing Zillion mid, you're enabling something. Oh, that could be a double bomb, but oh, Zillion here again with very little amounts of mana. Can't really do a lot there. There is the hook landing onto Gremlin. Yet again, it's going to be a lot of damage done in this bot lane to this bot lane. Is your back connection. Ash got the Ash thing going. Black Fate is on the way. They're in this fight. Just going to be able to get up in here. And that's going to be Gremlin getting super low. Saviator stuck in the alcove. And that's going to be another kill going over to Black Fate. That's a double kill for Black Fate. That's a 5-0 start for DPS here. Already a 2K gold lead in 6 minutes. Almost, we're watching the same game.
How did I get back to 5-0?
Yeah.
What happened? Etoe, fill me in.
More things in the bot lane, and then Talia just walked in while there was a fight going on. They got a hook on, and yeah. The Prabhu Gauntlet buff. I'm telling you, man, DPS. This is playoff DPS. We've seen it in seasons past.
Bro.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Another one into the hook. Charybdis. Yeah, landing another hook. There is the revive. Good. It's not. Oh, God. But it's going to matter. Oh, God. Isn't going to flash out. Potentially going to live in the mid lane. And the Void Grubs is going to get slain. But, oh, no. Now Raptor just goes down solo to Maria.
Bro, what the? Alright, I'll be back again. Go next.
Oh, no. There is no next. This is the last game. You're fighting for your BTL lives here. Come on, Frostline. It's not like this. Not like this. I believe. Make it competitive. Oh, and Seth's just losing his jungle. They're just getting so punished for their decisions here. And now Charybdis is up here in the top lane, looking for a hook onto Fire Shadow. Oh, and it's going to land. And Fire Shadow's going to get hooked. That is, Talia is there. There's the ultimate. Oh, but the ultimate's going to get canceled by the knockup. And they're going to be forced to flash. Fire Shadow going to be forced to flash it low underneath the tower. He's going to be forced to recover. There's going to be many plates going over to DPS. And RobTech is here. But what can RobTech do here? Is gonna try and fight. Oh, and there's another hook onto the Fire Shadow. Fire Shadow not able to quite get Charybdis, but Maria is going to get low. Is going to be forced to flash out, and there's the flash forward from Black Fate. Still not be able to get it. And Nima in the mid lane just getting absolutely. Oh, the flash forward and not going to Q, not going to land from Quegger, and that's the people on the side of Fire Shadow barely get to survive those engagements, but they are losing a lot for this to teleport back into the top lane. And this is, whew. rough. A bit rough here for Frostline so far. Down 3k here before 10 minutes. Not what you want to see.
I mean, this is an exact opposite DPS of what we were saying before.
Yeah. Really gonna have to breathe deep here.
That being said, I have another idea, Etoe. Yeah, we bring in the MVP.
Yeah, here's
I wanna
the
bring in-
Ash arrow.
And will it land its mark?
Oh my god! No! 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 No!
Mom, get the camera!
No! No!
Mom,
No!
I need a clip of that,
No.
but with the MLG music.
Somebody clip that, I guess.
Let me clip it, but I need MLG music over it.
Clip it and then put it into editor, put emoji music over it. I'll hit the clip button. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. All right, well, that's mighty unfortunate. Add insult to injury.
Don't worry, I
Add some
clipped it.
salt to the wound. You got it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Oh my god. Okay, okay,
Okay.
there we go. Let's go. There's a reason why you're playing the.
oh, okay, never mind.
No way, bro. No way. No way. Nah. No, that did not just happen. Nah, that did not just happen. No.
Scaling champs, am I right?
No, bro. No way. That man just got smacked off Summoner's Rift like that, yo. There's no way. Oh my god. And this. No one expected him to die there. They didn't even zillion ult him. Oh no.
Chat, is this real? Chat, is this real?
I swear Frostlines is the higher seed. I swear Frostlines won last time. They're the higher seed. This is supposed to be a relatively close matchup. I mean, I don't know. This is the Timberwolves beating the Suns right now. This is something else.
No, this is like the Boston Celtics losing to the Miami Heat.
You're not wrong. We're talking about playoff Jimmy, playoff DPS, playoff Spo. Playoff DPS.
What's happening here outside? What type of tomfoolery is happening here?
They're getting plays, baby. Okay. They have people
I mean,
here.
Ornn
Teleport's
TP.
coming in from Ornn. Fire Shower does not have TP available. There's the Ornn Horn. Oh, poor Robtech.
Oh my god! Oh, my god! Big
Oh,
punch,
God.
and it's gonna do it.
Oh man. Okay, engage here in the top
Oh.
side. To Black Fate. Oh no. Okay,
Wait,
there's
that's
the
a dead-
ultimate there, and Nautilus does go down, but it goes down to Saviator. And the dive attempt in the top lane leads to Fire Shadow dying. And it's a 10-2 lead here for DPS. 3k here at 12 minutes.
I mean, this is just. I mean, it's hard to watch,
something.
really.
It's something,
I hope LSD are really taking notes of this.
yeah. Yeah, take notes. I guess they take it. We're learning more about DPS or Frostlands here. Yes, you see DPS is doing this aggressive, playing much more aggressive in this early games. In these two games we've seen them do like in the rest of the season, at least successfully. Those early roams from Charybdis on this Nautilus have been very effective, and they are doing a very good job of just shutting out the enemy jungler. If the enemy jungler is messing up, and they're taking advantage of that very, very heavily. Yeah, that's just gonna lose the dragons yet again. It's gonna be second dragon going over to DPS. We're gonna see uncontested dragons yet again, like as we saw the 4 dragons going contested DPS in game 1. It's a something.
This
Hey,
is a
Fire
something.
Shadow is pushing up that tower there. He's at a 30 CS lead, potentially gets a solo tower. I mean, Fire Shadow is on Yone. Yone can scale and do a lot of things. And there's the ultimate onto Gremlin. There's ultimate from Black Fate. It's going to get cleansed, but Gremlin is still going to go down to your bad connection. Great Ash ultimate there. It's just a Ash ultimate. Fire Shadow going in on Maria is up 2 levels, does do a lot of damage. Will it be enough though? Oh,
No,
it's
it
going
will
to
not.
continue to go in.
Wait, that
It is
might
not going to
enough.
be enough to kill Maria, but it is enough to make Maria feel uncomfortable. But there is the ultimate from Crimdus, so here's the ultimate from Maria,
hold
and that's
on.
going to be Fire Shadow is just going to simply go down to Quackert. Yep. All that, but no wards as he plays super aggressive DPS, just simply rotates over and gets the kill. And Rob Tech is potentially looking for something here. What you gonna do? Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Knock up. Landing. Okay. There's the ultimate. Okay. Rob Tech. Woo! Shut down. Goes over to Rob Tech and then immediately dies to your back connection. But is able to get that 1 kill there. All right. The other 2 trying to
he out?
1v2. Okay. They're out. There's the flash forward. Okay. No, that's going to be dominating Black Fate. Black Fate is able to get the kill on Zillion. So they're able to get 1 kill for 2, which, you know, not great, but they got something. They're down about 3K here at 15 minutes. It could be, and they have both the towers. They have both bot lane and top lane tower. So they're only down like a little bit over 2K. Towers, baby. They do have the tower lead, and they just split the grubs. It's not Jover. It's not over. They have CS leads on both their ADC and the top laner. We see RobTech is out there farming. Jungle trying to get back into this. Prabhu 6-0-3. Prabhu's looking like a monster in this series. We're actually going to have to interview Prabhu if they win this.
Well, yeah, for the first time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that being said, I do want to interview somebody on the losing side.
Do you really?
Yeah, and I think it's only fair that we interview Rob Tech.
Why would we do that?
Interview one of the junglers each. I mean, I just want to know what the insight was in the set pick.
Oh, there's the slowdown on
Here we go.
Charybdis.
Oh,
They get the stun. All right, that's it. But they did force
they
him
burned
to
nothing there.
use
Force
his
him to hook away. Nice. Nice, it's off cooldown. Honestly, their dragon's coming up. In a
Okay,
minute.
they do have potential priority in the side lanes, given that they did get both of the side lane towers. So maybe they can be in position for this dragon, get the vision down, try to win the vision game. They have not done that at all.
No, I mean
No?
they still have mid tower up, so the 2 towers on the ends being down doesn't mean as much. I mean we've seen Fire Shadow overextend himself while having that
Yeah.
down. Like it's
It
unfortunately
could lead to this overextension. It can, yeah.
that
Makes it a
mid
long
turret
lane.
is super important.
Yep.
But Drag is coming up, and I don't know if they're looking for the Zillion here. It would seem so.
Oh god.
We're looking. Oh, nice flash, but that's a dead Zillion regardless, I think. See, this is what I hate about this. Oh, the rock?
Oh.
Oh, what an Ash arrow from downtown.
Yeah, Zillion's dead. Yeah.
He might be. I don't know yet. Fire Shadow's gonna go in. He's gonna get.
Okay. Okay. onto the Nautilus. Nautilus looking quite healthy after all that. Actually, Saviator looking quite not so healthy. Here's the ultimate from Maria. There's the hook onto Saviator. There's the double knockup from Maria as well. And they continue to get kills. It's going to be 2 more kills. It's going to be 18-4. Here comes RobTech. Dun, dun, dun. There goes RobTech.
Nah, dude.
It can't be real, bro.
Oh my god. Dude, I think
Oh, no. I
oh,
pray for their mental. I hope they're having a
bro.
good time.
I mean,
Someone check RobTech's PayPal. He Jonte Portered them. Were there bets on this? Was this
nobody
this
put any
series?
bets.
Was this series on DraftKings? Somebody, what's going on here? Someone take the under.
Bro, under 1 kill. Yeah, I put the under 10k gold.
Okay, all right. Let's see it. Fire Shadow versus Quaker. Fire Shadow, the strongest man on the team. Oh, it's gonna get flashed by Quaker, and here comes. Yeah. Yeah. There goes the Talia ultimate, but it doesn't matter because Fire Shadow died before the ultimate could actually get there. Fire Shadow goes down. That's another kill going over to Quaker.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
And it's 20-4. A 6k gold lead here at 20 minutes for the side DPS. All right, and how can tell me how can Frostlines get back into this one?
I don't think they can. I mean, DPS are just playing a little too well right now. It's quite unfortunate. They need to get every shutdown here and then some.
Okay.
But with the way DPS is playing, they're playing really safe. They're just looking for these picks. So everyone on the side of Frostlines is pretty weak when it comes to doing all this damage. I mean, they don't really have damage. Yone doesn't even do that much damage when you think about it. Like, it's kind of sad. I mean, when I really think about it, like,
Yeah, this is a sad way to go out.
I wonder. Well, this fight here kind of decides
Oh
a lot.
no. Oh no. Oh no, no. Would have rather the Ivern. No, 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 no.
Hey, we're diving! Take out the tower, please!
Oh, Zillion. Oh,
Okay,
here
there we
comes
go.
Quaker. Oh no.
My god, Charybdis is just going in. He does not care. He's gonna leave Set the last one standing.
196 CS for the Vigar. 6, 2, and 4. Has the Rabadon's death cap completed. Probably has quite a bit of AP if I had to guess. He is sitting at 811 AP.
I mean, Gremlin getting
Frostline is never going to
there.
participate in BTL again. Don't say that, Moitman! Don't say that.
I mean, this is a good excuse to quit League of Legends, if you ask me.
It's crazy. Oh, it's crazy.
Kidding, I love you guys, and it is what it is.
Yeah,
Like,
it is what it is. Hell yeah.
it's unfortunate.
It be what it is. They will go. They can train. They can get stronger. They can review the mistakes that they made here today.
Well, yeah, for next
They
season, I
can
guess.
work on some drafting.
Like I said, Rabadon's Death Crown gonna come down here. 195 ability, 90 ability power plus the 35%. Gonna leave our boy Vigor at 978 AP. Extremely strong. Well, one
Okay,
shot
okay.
basically
Boom.
everyone.
Oh, okay. Facebreaker's not gonna land. But ooh, there goes all the
Oh,
CC though. All the CC onto Rob Tech. And there's the
what's that wall?
That wall just stopped somehow.
That? No, he could have walked around the wall. That wall was
Yeah,
so
I don't
dog.
know what happened there. But okay, here comes DPS. Here comes Frostlines. There's the double stun, baby. And there's the ultimate. There's the ultimate from. There's the knockup from Fire Shadow. Fire Shadow is going to get resurrected. Here comes Frostlines. Frostlines is going to get the kill onto. Yeah, I just got to talk a little bit more hype. Let's go, Frostlines. And then they're going to get the Oh wait, no, that's nope. Those are the other people dying. Okay. Double kill for the Talia. And it's going to be a 2v4 in advantage of DPS. Yeah.
It looked good. You're just too far behind.
Sometimes you can get a good fight, and then you just get smacked by the other team's wallet. They're kind of smacking them with their wallet right now. They're up 8K here at 24 minutes. They also do have the soul now. That was the soul that was collected by them. 10-0-9 for the Lilia. For not the Lilia. First it was Lilia last game. For the Talia. Damn, are we intervening Prabhu? This is Prabhu MVP? Yeah.
Yeah, I would do it.
That's only if DPS end up winning this game.
That is true. There is still a chance that they can throw.
Yeah. Hey, it's not over until it's over. There's a reason why we play the game. Although this game has been played for 25 minutes and it's a very significant lead. But, you know, at least they got scared. Well, I mean, well, but they have the but the team. Well, they have resurrection. At least they got resurrected, baby. Here comes resurrection from Zillion. Zillion's gonna get half health again immediately after the resurrection, but it's okay because they are ready to throw these bombs and clear out this minion wave. Here comes the all right, but they do have they don't have Baron yet, so they're gonna hit it. But all right, so the inhibitor tower is going to go down, and the inhibitor is gonna go down as well. But here comes Frostlines. There's a speed up right there. All right, DP is gonna rotate down to the bot lane. Hey, but you know what? The most farm in the game is by Fire Shadow.
I guess you got something going for you, right?
CS is key. CS is key. Vigor AP check, please. He probably has a little bit. What's that? 1,004? 1,085? Almost 1,100? A little bit. All right. In goes Soul Lady. There's the ultimate from Rob Tech. There's the showstopper. And all right. And there's the. All right. There's unstoppable. And oh my goodness, a big.
Everyone's dying too fast for you to commentate.
Yeah. Okay. There's the resurrection coming out, and JJT is gonna go down as well, and that's gonna be the second inhibitor tower.
Resurrection doesn't count as a death, right?
It does. You still die. Oh wait, no, you don't. No, you don't.
Okay, I was gonna say that's not like easy stat padding if you think about it. Okay, 1v9.
All right, and that's going to be game 2. A 2-0 victory here for DPS, 32-6 in 27 minutes. A 13K gold lead at the end of that game, and it's going to be a very clean 2-0 for DPS. And you know what we call that? We call that playoff DPS. It's playoff DPS. The most damage in the game being done by Veigar, pretty unsurprisingly, but followed close behind actually is the Talia. 29,000 dealt by the Veigar. The most damage on the other side is Fire Child doing 17,000 and then 25,000 by the Talia.
I just opened a Hextech chest and got Space Groove Teemo.
Fantastic. That's some great luck there. I guess if we are going to do our interview, I guess we'll do Prabhu. Okay. We'll interview.
Oh, howdy there, friends.
Oh, look who it is.
07, bro. 07.
Okay.
07.
Very well done, young man. You
Thank
did
you.
very well in the Lilia. Finally whipping it out as for the 7 play-in weeks. You had not whipped it out at all. What changed?
Is that your first
Why
wins?
was the Lilia taken out now?
Um, uh, um, Man, you're just putting me on the spot. I guess this is an interview. All right, wait, hold on. Let me think about that. Let me think about that. I think it was mostly because in that first draft, our main damage dealers were myself and then as well as David. Also, I think we picked Lilia fifth. I don't fully remember. So basically, my mindset for the pick was we needed just a heavy damage AP dealer. Um, and so then I was looking at my pool and I was like, hey, I'm a Lilia player. This fits perfectly. So then, yeah, we locked it in. And it seemed to work pretty well.
Okay. Okay, I mean, yeah, not gonna lie, when you locked in Talia game 2, I thought it was over. I've never
Yeah,
seen you do well on
literally.
Talia once. What
Dang.
what changed? What changed? What have you been
Get
practicing
Prabhu out
the
of there.
Talia?
It's crazy.
I've been playing it here and there, and then there's this really cool show. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but like Avatar: The Last Airbender, Toph, bro, my inspiration. So yeah, I watched a lot of Earthbenders do their thing, and then I was like, dude, this is it. I'm enlightened. I can throw rocks now, and
Okay.
here it is. We whipped it out in BTL.
Okay, okay. Yeah,
Yes,
tell
sir.
me anything else. What do you think has changed overall in team mentality? How are you guys feeling going into this gauntlet after winning your first best out of 3?
Oh, dude, I think we're feeling pretty great. You know, a wee little bit tired. It is 4 best of 3s during this weekend. You know, because
Yep.
we're gonna win every game.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, I
Okay.
think we're getting a little drained, but hey, we're gonna pull it through.
I mean, if you're,
Um,
I mean, you're
and yeah,
saying
I
getting
think
drained,
overall
but
we're feeling
you
pretty good so
kind of
far.
took care of these first ones pretty quickly. So if you're saving up some energy, what do you guys?
Did
How do
that
you guys feel
did that
against
answer your
your?
question? Also, wait, why do I hear Etoe? Oh, I have Etoe muted.
Oh, that's crazy. That's
Oh,
crazy.
I
That's
wonder.
crazy. I was like asking. I was
oh,
like, this man's just talking over me right now. Like,
Oh, my bad,
that's
dog. Oh,
all
wait,
good.
that's
It's
so
all good.
embarrassing, dude.
No,
I
that's
remember
no, that makes sense.
when
I
you guys were
understand.
having like the
Right.
stream difficulties, you guys
Yeah,
came
that
into our
makes
channel, so I
sense.
muted you back then.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Dang.
That makes
Oh, my
sense.
bad. Oh, what were you asking me anything? My fault.
I said he said it's tiring doing 4 best of 3s on the weekend, but if it's tiring, so you got rid of this, you got done with this first one pretty quickly. It's
Oh,
been muted
true,
for
true.
weeks.
My bad,
That's,
man.
that's funny.
It was unintentional.
No, that's all good. But I'm saying, do you guys have any? How do you guys feel looking forward to your next matchup versus team LSD? Lost
Yeah, I mean, I
Spirit.
guess
You guys
I
looking
guess
forward to that? You've
we're
already done your research. Are you guys ready for that one coming up? I mean, in an hour.
yeah, no, I think, I mean, we're looking forward to the match. I think, our boy UBC, he's just
He's
such a
locked in.
scholar. He's such a researcher. He's locked in as well, bro. But
Hmm.
he's been researching every single team, creating these elaborate draft schemes and
That
things like
makes
that.
sense. Hey, man.
I
Playoff,
I have faith.
playoff UBC, playoff UBC is real. Playoff DPS. We've seen DPS do this multiple years in a row when it comes to the playoffs. When it comes to the gauntlet, we've seen them do these runs. So yeah, I mean, this is the playoff difference, and we see that they are locked in. As Indefiance put that gif that Indefiance put in Chaz Talk, favorite, that fantastic gif of Mark from RDC World there. Love that. But yeah, man, congratulations on that quick 2-0. I don't really have much more to say, but we actually were going to get some final words here from Fire Shadow of Frostliners. They did decide that they would be down to come into the booth. So congrats on fantastic game from you guys. Fantastic game from Prabhu going and I think 100% KP in the first game and having a ton of KP here in game number 2 as well. And so got to give him his props. And good
Thank
luck in
you.
your next match. We'll let you guys get back to it so you guys can prepare.
Yes, sir. See y'all later.
And then let's bring in honestly my MVP. My MVP. I feel like should have won MVP of the top lane. In terms of like if you value, so this is like a talk in NBA talk all the time. Most valuable player. Is it the best player on the best team, or is it the best player on the regardless of how good their team has done? Is it the player that really has the largest impact? That if you took that player away from their team, they would have no chance at all.
Yeah.
And speaking of that, my MVP right here, Fire Shadow, welcome to the booth.
Hello. I'm back again.
Yes, but this time for not
a little bit
Not for
of
good reasons, but I'm back.
He is back.
of an exit interview, you can call it.
So unfortunately, your run ends here, right before it even began. Walk me through game one.
So
What
game one.
was round five Rams pick? What the fuck was that, man?
So I kind of agree. We didn't really expect for a Lilia pick, and we kind of ran out of picks, so we picked Ramus last second because we were gonna do a
Okay.
Gwen. I like the Ramus pick was back. Don't get me wrong, but I still think it's somewhat possible playable if we don't fall behind. We
It
had
is.
Gwen first pick because we were gonna flex it, but then we just kind of going into draft we kind of are still figuring out our draft. Obviously, we don't have our typical mid laner.
Oh, that's
were-
fair. That's fair. Yeah, y'all didn't have Iron
Kind
Thunder.
of figuring out some new things. It's not like, thankfully, their play styles aren't that much different. But if you look at our sub in, he hasn't played League in a couple months, and thankfully he was able to come in and sub for us, and I still think he did pretty good, at least for subbing in.
Had some good plays on Gragas for sure.
Mhm.
Was up against were they prepared for the Iron mid? Whenever they came in, did you
Well,
guys did you guys tell them, yo, this guy plays this Iron mid for real?
The first second they picked it, he was like, this guy does play Ivor mid, so it could be a flex. We were thinking of picking Jace. That was one pick. Didn't pull it out, but I think Jace could have probably been good.
Yeah.
But then we kind of drafted ourselves into a hole because we didn't have Engage. We picked Jace, so we had to pick Gragas or Ori or something like that mid lane.
Yeah, I will say one thing is, I'm not sure how well you guys know your opponents, but DPS, UBC specifically, your bad connection, their captain, the ADC, gets very, very into draft. He's a heavy researcher. He's a very heavy into draft. Like, he also, like, this isn't DPS. DPS has been known in the past of stepping up their gameplay during the Gauntlet, during playoffs. Like, they made a run from the Gauntlet, from the first day of Gauntlet to the finals, I think, a couple years,
Yes,
seasons
it was
ago.
finals.
Yeah, they
Hey,
went from
finals-
like 6th seed all the way to finals. They made it
And-
through day
and
1
they-
Gauntlet, day 2 Gauntlet, semifinals, all the way to the finals.
Yeah, and they went up 2-0 in that best of 5 and then got reverse swept. So that's the team that we're dealing with.
Yeah, and very serious. UBC has been playing the BTL for now multiple years, and yeah, their drafts are very solid. And that's what something we were like seeing, like, oh man, this draft we saw felt like we saw some draft diffs. In game 1, I mean, I think Ramus got behind. That's rough. I was hoping how is Rob Tech, man? How is he doing? Is he how is he handling? Because I feel like those are really rough games for Rob specifically, because it felt like they were just bullying him instantly, like the early invades from Nautilus and just killing him and just taking him out of the game. Where I
feel like they definitely watched the games when we played against them, and I think they kind of realized
100%.
that, like, usually we don't give Rob Tech any resources, and like a lot of times our bot lane's being pushed and they get the level 2, so they realized they could really take advantage of it and keep doing it, which is unfortunate, because we definitely want, because he likes to play Belvis and stuff like that. But then with our team comp, usually we just stick him on a tank or something like that, which works out sometimes. Other times he gets really punished. Which we even called that they're probably going to invade. Like the at the very level 1 invade, we're like, they're probably going to invade, and then look what happened. And then we're like, okay, they're probably going to invade on my blue buff, and it happened. I don't think we were really.
Oh, you were surprised by that. Okay.
Yeah, we weren't really like working together.
Yeah.
I don't feel like we were really in it at the time.
That's fair. All right. Well, enough of the. I mean, this series was rough. The enemy team came very prepared.
Set pick.
The game 2. I thought people in the chat were thinking, you guys were going to do double top. Like, maybe you guys are going to do, like, send Zillion top with Smite or something, and send, like, and go set top. We expected you to play the set. We saw you do well on set before, and do, like, Yone mid, and do, like, double top, and just try to get you ahead. I expected to see the team do some more priority against getting Fire Shadow ahead, just because
that would be fun.
Often we've seen Fire Shadow do in the games that they win. Fire Shadow is a large part of that, so I did expect to kind of see that. But
I think we picked the set to kind of flex it again in jungle, but also I think we picked the Yone. I wanted to play Yone at least one game. Yone and Jace are like my 2 favorite champs, but I haven't pulled them out. So I'm like,
you should have rolled off the mid and played some Yone. Yeah.
we were talking about also role swapping mid, but
Yeah.
like I'm like I want to play one game of Yone.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Hey, man, get it in. Get it in. That's fair. Moitment from Cat Cowboys, who was chosen by Stevie as the MVP of ADC, wants to know who you think is the best top in the league. Now that you've had a chance to kind of play everyone.
Best top as in like best like
Best top
overall
laner.
player or
Best top
because I
laner.
think
Yeah.
Tygoon is a top laner that can play basically any kind of like role to fill. I've
Mm-hmm.
seen him play the Wukong, kind of the carry tops. I've seen him play the tank tops.
Yeah.
Where I feel like a lot of the other top laners are kind of like
One or the other.
one picks.
Yeah.
I do kind of agree with Mr. Krabs. You know, I've seen him pull out some champ that like he got like the fucking Poppy game. I don't remember. He was like got a quadra kill at like 10 minutes or something.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like Tygoon probably overall is the best top laner for like being able to play anything.
Yeah, that's fair. It's a lot of the experience of that team playing together for so long, for years now. I think since like season 8 of BTL. This is season 16, so they've been together for a long time and
Yeah.
just kind of worked on that champion pool. Used to be a Fiora one trick, and I haven't seen him play Fiora in years. And he used to be just known as a Fiora one trick. They would get Fiora banned every game. So yeah, Tygoon definitely one of the stronger top laners. Any other thoughts and opinions on just your experience in BTL as a whole, as a team? Would you guys
Honestly,
do
like
it again? Did you guys have a good honestly after this game we're like, oh no, they're not gonna ever want to come back. Like, this was a rough one, but I don't know. What say you? What's your team's opinion of your experience?
honestly, I think it was pretty fun overall. Even though yeah, like if you look at the score, like let's say 2 seasons later, you look at the score, it's like oh they probably didn't have any fun and did terrible. Like I had fun. I think a lot of these games, at least we showed up in a lot of these series. Maybe not
Yeah.
this series and the one against Knights of Ishtar, but
Mhm.
overall I think it's been fun and I think it shows like playing together with for so long is a lot more important than like oh we just need 5 master players or whatever
Yeah, for sure.
because a lot of these teams they've played together for so long and then they just
Hmm.
can play with each other so well.
Yep.
Honestly, all these teams have showed up.
Yeah, and then just like the you see the experience and how they macro and how they draft and how they prepare, I think
Mhm.
is pretty big. All right, Stevie, you got anything else for our boy Fire Shadow here from the Frost Lions?
No, we're all good. So far, my predictions are solid. I like to keep it that way. Um, it's a shame, really. I really did want you guys to win. Like deep down, I wanted you guys to win.
We got our one series one.
You guys
all we
did get
needed.
your one series win.
And it was
So
against
technically-
DPS, and it was
yeah.
against DPS. Yeah.
So technically, on paper, you guys are 1-1.
Mhm.
Therefore, if I don't look at the numbers here, it's
True.
even. It's
They banned
even.
my Mord and it was unplayable basically.
Yeah, I mean, if everyone saw the power rankings like stream, ban more Omega Low GG. They also had a way better top laner this time. Maria, she a pretty decent top laner.
Yeah, like I was playing against
unlike-
Ornn.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We had a scrim against I was playing Gwen against Ornn, the exact matchup. I ended the game with like 45,000 damage, and the rest of the players, the other highest damage was like 18. So I'm like, oh, this matchup's easy. And then
Oh yeah.
they actually played it smart, where they kind of gave
Yeah.
up wave. They kind of
Exactly.
froze.
That's exactly what I said as we went into it too. I was like, Maria is not the type of player to just feed. Like, she will just play super weak side. She will just back up. She's super smart. She has 3 BTL championships. She's been playing in BTL since season 2 or season 1, I think. So like Maria is not going to like just go up there and feed in the top lane. Yeah, Maria has always been a solid player, even though she plays from Korea with 200 ping. She's incredible up there. Like, she
Yeah,
knows
you
what
lost to
she's
somebody
doing.
on 200 ping.
To be
I
fair,
forgot, I have to
she's,
say that.
she's okay. Here's the thing, though. She's been playing on this 200 ping since like for 8 years. Like, it's like I'm like, how much does the ping really affect her at this point? She's achieved diamond on that ping, I think, a couple times. She's not like a bad player. Like, she's like Maria at 200 ping is like me at like 5,000. That's not
Now,
that
if she ever gets low ping,
bad. Yeah. Maria ever comes
crazy.
stateside, Maria's going
Nobody can
professional
face it.
immediately. All right. Well, I don't have anything else to say. Stevie, got anything more?
No, that's it.
Right,
I think I
appreciate
got
I
Frost
one.
got I
Lines.
got one more
Oh yeah,
thing.
yeah,
I
yeah,
was
yeah.
I was
What you
really
got?
excited for the fearless draft, but then
Oh yeah, yeah. It was not. Pretty much since it was only kind of talked about this past week. I
yeah,
decided that when I asked about, I was pretty much going to need like a unanimous yes. Like if
I
every
feel like
single
you
person was
coulda.
down for it.
I feel like not doing it was a very, very sad
it
thing. I think it was. I think if
was the
teams
smart
can't
decision.
adjust, if teams can't adjust, then they deserve to be at the bottom of the power rankings. I'm sorry. Uh, I'm a one trick. See, I
Of the
did that's
five, I think
coming
like
from the
two of them
one
said hard
tricks
no.
of
So
one tricks. Like
Mhm.
no cap. Like I'm saying it as one tricks of one. I play Vel'Koz only, and and even though I'm not on a team, I would be so down for fearless draft.
Whenever I thought about it, at the end I was like, okay, wait. By game 3, there are 20 champions that you can no longer play.
Okay,
And I
then
was
choose
like-
another champion. There's like 100 of
And I was
them.
like, some teams like do not have not played 20 champions
That's
throughout
on
the
you.
entirety of the season. So I was like, I mean, it made it very interesting. I was like,
That's why you
okay,
gotta
if
close it
everyone
out
was
with
down
2-0.
for it and had time to prepare, but like since like not everyone's down for it, I was like, okay, I can't just throw it onto people. So like, well, if we do, all right, I'll say this: if
What are they
everyone
gonna
is,
do, not play?
if we do it next season, we can do it again. Since you can't pick the same champ for your team.
Yeah, what are you
You
gonna
can't-
do?
I thought it was even if the enemy team selected
There's
it.
two types of.
Yeah, it depends
types
on
of
which way you do
fearless.
fearless draft.
There's two types of fearless, but
Okay. So
but
I
I
guess
mean-
it's only if you pick it, you can't pick it again. But
I mean, like,
you can do
just
fearless
finish it
draft
in
next
2-0,
season.
right?
Yeah, just finish it 2-0.
Just finish it 2-0. Just play better.
Just
play
make
more
sure you
champions.
have two. It also like changes the way that bans work. I was like, oh god, there's so much to think about. I was thinking like how much what I would like to prepare because like
The thing
you have to
is
realize
that-
that don't ban champions that they've played because that those champions are already essentially already banned, and then it just
Mm.
like you can ban. You have to have like 4 or so solid team comps of different 20 different champions ready to play. And hope that they don't get banned out. You have to be so deep in your champion.
It promotes competition. It promotes preparation.
It definitely
The
promotes
games
preparation, and I think
are
there's already a
better.
preparation diff. I think we saw that in this game, so I was like,
Damn,
it would have been very
okay.
difficult, very very difficult, but would have been very entertaining. And maybe we'll do like I want to do like a one tournament, like a 1 weekend tournament. So sometimes, I think you guys are newer here. Frost Lines, we typically try to do like different events in the off season, maybe like 1 weekend tournaments, like a draft tournament or like a platinum. We had like a low elo tournament and like an uncapped tournament before, or like just draft. So maybe if one of those tournaments, if we do that over the summer, we will do a fearless draft to see how it actually works out logistically. I was also thinking, how do I make sure that do I have to keep track of all the champions that people are picking? Should I disable them in the draft whenever I just didn't think about
So
all the
you're
different logistics.
overthinking it.
Yeah,
It
but
is
I
up
have to
the
think about it.
teams. No, because it's up to the teams to police that shit. Because like, if the enemy team allows the team that already picked Jinx to pick Jinx again and they don't call it out on it, then that's on you. Like you as the enemy team should be keeping up with that. And if they pick it, then you call them out and they get penalized for it. Because both teams damn well know what choices they pick. Nobody forgets, okay? Like, like I don't think I remember like something. I remember the last time Blackface decided to int. Dude, I remember one time we're playing a flex game, and this man literally ran it down. I still remember what happened. He was laughing in my face as he ran it down, and he's like, "My bad, ha 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 ha."
That
And he's
sounds
like,
about right. FAT flashbacks. Alright, well, we have 45 minutes until the next game. We're going to shut down the stream and we'll be back live with, that should be DPS now versus large skill disparity. Shout out to Frost Lions. Appreciate you guys for joining us here today. Thank you for Fire Shadow for being willing to come into the booth. People wanted to hear from you guys, but I was like, I don't know if I want to, like the losing team interview sometimes a little bit awkward. Maybe people don't really want to talk, they just want to leave. So I appreciate that you guys.
No, I think
kept a good
I think overall
spirits.
we felt fine.
All right,
it's like
good,
the
good.
NBA. It's like when
Cat
LeBron
Cowboys, they better win. That's what I'm
Okay,
rooting for.
okay, all right, there we go.
Okay.
Now, there we go, the Cat Cowboys
Yes,
rooting
endorsed
there.
Cat Cowboys.
Endorsed Cat Cowboys, love to see it.
All
All
right.
right, well, we are going to be out for now, and we will catch you guys back here live in about 40 or so minutes. Peace out.